Hello and good morning. I'm your elf, and no, you don't get dark screen. How dare you? Mother, Fela'lyr Dusklily, and oh dear, I need to use my grey ones on this one. We're gonna play Ace Attorney Investigations. Yeah, I've got it this Friday, but I wanted to play more World of Warcraft. Promise, I'm not addicted. I'm not addicted. Anyway, I've never played Investigations. I did buy it for the phone for once, but let's just say your elf never plays phone games anyway. It was wasted on me. It was wasted on me. So yeah, I had to fix my face. I noticed my face tracking was not there where it should be. This will be my first ever blind game with you guys, next with Elden Ring, I guess. But then again, Elden Ring I did play, or rather I did watch Fela'lyr play Elden Ring and other people. This one I've never seen anyone play it. I never played it myself because, you know, phone games ain't for this boomer. So yeah, I hope you're in this journey with me. And yeah, no backseat, even if you mean it well. Let this elf struggle. Only then this elf can truly overcome the grey ones. Right, new episode. Start from this episode, yeah. Turnabout visitor. We're gonna see how this sounds like. Oh. Everything old is new. That's because you can play either with pixel style or with the HD remaster style. Which is nice. I gotta say that. I love that. To make sure the defendant is found guilty, what other choice do I have? That's the job of a prosecutor, after all. That may be true, but why? Why go to this for? Sorry, maybe I wasn't clear enough, but a guilty verdict is all that matters to me. No matter what the cost. Bro, what the heck? That sounds of sinister already again. Oh, delicious art style. I'm a prodigy among prosecutors. Always have been. Always will be. March 14th, 2 AM. Prosecutor building, 12th floor hallway. Oh my. Ah, there it is, husbando. It's hard to believe that I've been away from my office for a whole month. A whole month? I hope Detective Gumshoe has been keeping an eye on my office and keeping it clean. Why does it look like he has booty? Oh my god. Hi, Mama! Good morning! I hope you had a lovely weekend. I'm totally not fawning over Edgeworth. I would never. I'm so bad at lying. Huh? The door is unlocked. Can't believe you're playing this, so cool. Oh, trust me, I love the Ace of Phony series. And you should have seen me jumping from my chair. I think next time I have a Nintendo Direct, I'm actually gonna do a watch along, because you should have seen how I jumped up on top of my chair, screaming almost. I fangirled so much. Now we finally get the investigations on a console, normal console even. So yeah, I'm happy. Now I just need Professor Layton news, and I'm set for life. It's kind of weird that we haven't gotten any news now for a whole year about the Professor Layton one. We had this on the DS. I never got it on the DS. I'm so sad. I don't think it came out in Europe on the DS, actually. I think it only came in America out, if I remember correct. But maybe not. I'm old after all. But sometimes we also had American games sold, actually, on the certain game store I bought stuff. Never finished the last case on this. Oh! Well, it's a collection, so you'd have the Investigations 1 and the second game of it that never released outside Japan, I think. I think Investigation was just something people not looked at for a while because, oh, it's not Ace Attorney, it's Edgeworth. I'm really into this. Yeah. Oh, word. Yeah, the second one was only in Japan. So this one also has a second one in it for the first time ever, in case you are interested. It's on Steam and on the Switch, naturally. Why is my left eye so fragile today? And my right eye not tracking at all. Bruh. Bruh. Actually, I do need to say, I do have kind of like a lazy eyes. That means my eyes kind of like give each other some breaks. So sometimes my right eye is the priority of seeing things, and then suddenly my left eye takes over, which is really funny. But I should not go face tracking. But I feel so cold out right now. My weekend was good, by the way. I didn't do much, but I did get one of my books on Saturday. Oh, let's go. Sometimes just not doing anything is good too. It's well deserved. I need to say that. Also, my mouth tracking. Oh my god. What's going on with my tracking? I should never have tried my iPhone stuff. Broke everything. Everything. It's broken. Wait. You know what? I'm gonna put it my mouth open sensitivity. I also feel like wow, that's very short. It's kind of weird. You know? Hello, Alison Pereira, and welcome to the Grove. I need to fix my mouth tracking tonight. Totally need to. Let's put it on 28. 28, yeah. No, I don't see anything again. Okay, now it looks like I'm actually talking. Gosh, what's happening with my mouth? Everything's going wrong today. In 5 seconds. No, I'm not. What are those called again? Everything wrong in this one, in this movie in less than 5 minutes. Thank you for the hate pads. I can need them. Thank you. But yes, I used to watch those YouTube stuff. Everything wrong in I don't know, this movie in less than 5 minutes. God, that was good. It's been a while since I actually watched that. But I hope you had a lovely weekend as well, Alison. Right. Detective Gumshoe. What's the smell? It's very familiar. Blood. Oh man, that looks kind of creepy. Damn, I love the facial reactions in this game. What's going on? Oh, what the? What's the meaning of this? Well, it's a murder, most likely. Freeze. Identify yourself. Shut up. We've got some nerve committing murder in the prosecutor's office. Hey, I can see a safe there. Is that a threat? Let me make one thing very clear. What? No one gets away committing murder in my office. No one. Damn. Ooh, husbando, cold as ice. The book I got is a memoir, some experience, borderline personality, and it's been really good so far. Oh, might if you can recommend it to me, as in the title. Maybe I can actually. I do have a friend with it as well. Maybe she would like to see through it as well, or like read it. So that'd be kind of nice, you know, if that's possible. I also want to learn a little bit through that because, I do have. I think my mother-in-law is kind of like diagnosed with it. If I know a little bit, a few things about it too, it will help me there a little bit too, you know. My name. My name. Yeah, fella. My name. My name is my sister. I'm dying. The book is called The Buddha and the Borderline. Okay, let me. I'll screenshot that quickly. What do you mean? And then I'm gonna write it like this. Great, thank you. Yeah, you did mention it. You did mention it. As I said, as I said, I was really, and am still really proud of you that you're actually going through the journey. And hey, you're like educating yourself now with a book and like how probably the science and so on is still. I think that's awesome. But yeah, it's really hard. As I said, I'm proud of you going so mindfully through that journey. And I work as a prosecutor in my local district. What's a local district again? Oh yeah, where the law is. You have apparently you guys have several places where you have law. In our case, it's just that one place. The book was suggested to me from another streamer. Ah, and thank you. No. You don't have to thank me. Really, I mean it. I mean it. I'm like everyone that goes through such a journey, mentally, physically, or whatever it is. Just starting it, accepting it. It's for me. It's such an immense thing for you guys. You know. May it be just as something mental like depression, accepting yes, I have depression and go for it. Heck, that means a lot to me. You know? That means a lot to me. That you're accepting that. It's so huge. It's a huge step. Acceptance. And then working with it, finding a way, working with the certain things. I could never because I tried. I need to be honest, I tried to work with my mental health and I didn't like how vulnerable I was. I hated it. I hated the vulnerability, and I didn't open up at all. So everyone that managed that, I have a bloody huge respect for that. Bloody huge respect because it's no, I don't like being vulnerable. It feels so much like when I got bullied, you know, opening up that I was bullied. Oh, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, mad respect, and really, I wish you only the best on your journey. Yeah, I hear ya. Yeah. Uh, oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. And little did I know that upon my return home, after a month abroad, I will be thrusted into a multitude of cases and some very frantic and busy days. So this was, I can see certain things, certain pattern in the back. So that was after the first Ace of Thorny games. Because I can see the shield thing where we helped Emma out, as far as I remember. And the samurai and the blossom thingies. Yeah, he did. We did say in the second part of the trilogy then, it looked like he was gone for a while. So this was, I guess, between the first and the second. Oh, I think. March 14th, High Prosecutor's Office, room 1202. Ooh, I like the music. I finished photographing the victim's body, sir. Very well. Please continue investigations. Yes, sir. Ah! Oh god. It's Gumshoe! Miss Edgeworth, sir. Are you okay, sir? Keep it down, detective. This is a crime scene. When I heard that the murder had taken place in your office, I ran up here straight away. This is Dick Gumshoe. He is a detective with the local precinct, and the one they assigned to handle this murder case for the time being. Oh god, he looks like he's yelling straight to the face. Yeah, Gumshoe, our beloved. You're looking a little pale, sir. Are you hurt? No, I'm perfectly fine. However... Ah! Look what they did to your office. It's totally trashed. I'll say the culprit's solid on the floor with dirt rather well. No one gets away with tracking mud into my office. Wow, sounds like you're getting really burned up over this whole thing. Why wouldn't he? Gumshoe, why wouldn't he? This crime was committed in my office, so it's my responsibility to solve it. That's just like you, Miss Edgeworth. Okay, time to do some investigation. Agreed. Our first course of action is to gather relevant facts and leads. Must not overlook anything, no matter how small, if we are to find the truth. So I'll keep any leads or information we find etched into the forefront of my mind. Forefront of my mind, that's not something I hear of. Speaking of things that piqued my interest, or rather curiosity. Oh, what is? Why of all places did the murder occur in my office? I get the nagging feeling that this is something important to keep in my mind. Yeah, I was wondering that myself, sir. I mean, you can't really say it's just a coincidence, can you? No, not really. Especially because of this. The key to your office? Why did I have the key to the office? What do you mean, sir? Yeah, what do you mean, sir? If you think about it carefully and use logic, it should become clear to you. What logic? Logic? Yeah, Gumshoe, logic. No, do I actually have to use my brain big times in this game? When finding connection between two pieces of information and connecting them, new information is born. Oh, I like that smug face. And that's the end result of using logic. So, how do you use it? Never change. First, I recall the information we've gathered with L. And then I connect them together with X. Ah, yeah, such an immersion break for my video games again. Look at that smug face, I like it. Now, use L and recall the facts. Oh my god! Oh. Why was a flashback? It's too early for this. Right, connect. Doing things my way aborted. Oh. For security reasons, all prosecuted doors are outfitted with locks, which means it would have been hard for the murderer and the victim to get in here. Ergo. Oh god, he uses ergo. Oh, yes, it's impossible to dismiss the location of this crime as mere coincidence. Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking, sir. Were you, gumshoe? Are you sure? There must be a reason why someone infiltrated my room. What was the killer after? You're really on the ball today, Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, that's some beautiful logic, sir. I didn't know logic can be beautiful, but alright. Yes, well, when you follow leads to the conclusion, only the truth remains. However, if the information doesn't line up properly, I may stray far from the truth as well. We'd have to think carefully before piecing leads together, the logic should flow. Ah! It's too early in the morning for all the flashbanging. Well, let's get started with our investigation, shall we? Yes, sir. The basis of any investigation is to examine everything, sir. I know, and when I want to examine something, I simply use A when I'm next to it. Or if you ever feel lost and want to talk, just use X, okay? I'll give you great precise advice as an ace investigator, sir. Something to try later if I have free time, I suppose. Oh, I did hear the news about Twitch Plays, and they showed for like 20 minutes the badge to Gumshoe. That's so silly, but that's so Twitch Plays. I'm gonna say that is so Twitch Plays. Alright, and finished photographing the body, so it should be alright to examine this area. I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious looking nook and cranny. Alright, we have this one. What do we have here? Eh, I think I've seen one of these before. It's a police badge, detective. Oh, hey, I have the exact same thing, actually. What a coinky... No! 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 He did not. No. My husband says coinky dink as well to annoy me. No. I thought that he's like the only one that went gum. I married Gumshoe. I cry loud. Pain is too much. Pain is too real. No. No quinky dink. Oh god. Oh my god. Let's take a look inside. Mr. Buddy Faith. It would appear that our victim was a detective, just like you. Dun dun dun! Does he say a lot coinky dink? If he says a lot times coinky dink, I don't think I can manage. Hands bloody. I think I already lost like 5 brain cells and I'm in minus now. Let's see here. There's blood all over the lower abdominal area. Looks like the bullet passed clean through his stomach area, sir. In other words, he was shot. I mean, considering you met someone that had a gun, I think that would have been pretty kind of easy to figure out, to be fair. Yep, until the autopsy is done, I don't think we'll know much more than that. Please have the blood sent to the morgue once they are done processing the crime scene. Body, not blood. I was like, crime scene notes jotted down in my organizer. Are you going to be okay with keeping track of the evidence we find, sir? Of course. This is the safest way I know how to keep track of it all. Alright, if you say so. I keep all the evidence I find either in or with my organizer. In or with. Alright. Why is my eyes so... It's annoying me so much. It's annoying me more than it should. Let me... Maybe if I clean my glasses. Oh, even if I did clean them earlier. Ah? A little bit better, actually. When I want to re-examine a piece, I have to press R to open my organizer. But the organizer is not in the evidence. I keep people's profiles on hand in it too. Ah, okay, so it's kind of like the same almost as in the other games, where you have the evidence and the profiles kind of like together. It's probably a good idea to make a habit of checking the facts often. I'll never do. I want to check this. I don't believe it. I packed those files in the shelf so tight that not even an earthquake could make them fall off, but just look at them. At this rate, the rest of the files won't be able to withstand an earthquake at all. Problem to be sure. Well, once the investigation is over, we'll put them back up on the shelf. But there's some red stuff on it. You tried to write something. Right. Oh, it says... What is it? Oh, it looked like a cube, but it was actually a glass thing. Okay. What have we here? Could this perhaps be the murder weapon? Like, I'm playing on the Switch. I was like, why is it showing me cube? What's going on here? If so, it would mean that the killer made their escape after disposing of their gun here. I think I've seen one of these before. Care to enlighten me as to where? Oh, I know. I was issued the exact same model. I think. Detective. I don't really like guns at all that much. I mean, they're really dangerous. I can agree to that, yeah. But now that I think about it, you do see this model around the precinct a lot, sir. I don't use mine much except in emergencies, so that's why I didn't recognize it. Doesn't mean he maintains it not at all, too. That's kind of like dangerous, I thought. So it's the same type of revolver as the ones used by this precinct detective. I'm lagged. I lag. No, let's pretend it was OBS. Yes. I seem to have gathered a few pieces of pertinent information. Now, to calmly use logic and figure out if any of them are connected to each other. We're gonna look here. The files are all over the floor, sir. They probably fell during the struggle between the victim and his killer. I tried so hard to keep this place spotless while you were away. I mean, this just rendered all the time and effort I put in pointless. I don't recall ever asking to clean my room. Well, I water the flowers every day, just like you requested, sir. I just added cleaning to the list as a weekend special. Hello, Ocean Man 2, and I hope you had a lovely weekend. How is your day going? For about half a day every Saturday, I'd come in and clean this place until it's sparkled. Does he have a life? Oh my god, Edgeworth. How good you. Today's great. Oh, that's lovely to hear. Bro. You got chain. Oh, you got chain doings in last. Nice. Congrats. I've seen her all over the place currently on Twitter. Gumshoe Fela'lyr. Gumshoe is like a puppy. I love Gumshoe. Oh, watch out for the teacup fragments there, sir. That killer's gonna pay this tea set. Ignoring the fact that it was hard pity, but yes, I got her. That doesn't matter how or how many times you had to pull. The fact matters is you got her. Killer's gonna pay this tea set. Yikes! I'm really mad over this. This tea set is very dear to my heart and can only be bought in England. It costs more than your whole month's paycheck. Well, it used to. It's gone now. It's broken. What? I feel like the killer wasted one of my monthly paychecks. Not yet. Not yet. How's it coming along? I need absolute silence. Fingerprint lift is a delicate art. Well, I never. Bruh. Alright, I need to press L. Oh god. Oh yeah, I was getting flashbanged here. Okay, let's go. Why did the killer happen in my office? What was the... Alright, we have a revolver. Can I connect that? I think so. The revolver, the standard model used by detectives. Could it have belonged to our recently departed? Detective Gumshoe, could you please thoroughly check the victim's body one more time? Yes, sir. Only now, sir. Excuse me, Paul. Let's see. What have you got here? Besides, sir, this guy's wearing a gun holster. So it appears that our killer somehow managed to take the victim's gun from him. Oh, interesting. Let's see what else we can find out about this revolver. As I always say, you've got to look really careful at each piece of evidence. Ooh, we can do that again? I love doing that. You can use R to rotate an object. There's no such thing as a bad angle. Use L and R to zoom in and out to get the nitty-gritty. Oh yeah, there's a horse there. God, this is hard. I can't choose the horse. Looks like only one round was fired from this. Wow, so the killer killed the vice with just one shot after wresting the gun from him? Sounds like the guy knew how to handle a gun, huh, Mr. Edgeworth? We have no proof for now, but that is a distinct possibility. Ooh, I guess this is about all we're getting to find out. We should send the body to Alt Gym. Why? Oh, why? How could this happen to a guy like you? Are you alright? Don't touch me. Leave me alone. Just let me be. I'm sorry, but I can't do that. The investigation is still ongoing, so please refrain from touching the body. The body? The body? Don't talk about him like he's just some lump of flesh. Well, bruh, I've got some bad news for you then. Look at him. It looks like he's just turned in for the night. Ah, sure. Just in a blood-stained suit, Paul. Where are my manners? Aren't you that prosecutor? Why, yes, I am. I'm Chuck Sportsman. prosecutor. Jim here was my partner in crime busting. I'm Miles Edgeworth, and like you, I'm also a prosecutor. Detective Dick Gumshoe, sir. So, you're Miles Edgeworth. I guess this is your office? Yes, that is correct. Then it was you. You're the one who killed Jim. Hey, don't go around jumping to conclusions, Paul. Just calm down, okay? I will not. I know how things work around here. High prosecutor's office doors all have locks built into them. And only the owner of the office has the key to his or her own office door. That is correct. However, I was not the one who killed your partner. Yeah, Mr. Edgeworth has been overseas on a business trip this whole time, Paul. And the key to the door was with me the entire time, okay? So the only one who could get in here was me. God damn it, Gumshoe. Wait, that means... I'm not sure what that means. So it was you then. You're James Killer. No way, Paul. I've got it all wrong. Everyone, calm down. Mr. Portsman, correct. If you are a real prosecutor, you should know to stay collected. The investigation has only just begun. Isn't it too early to be drawing conclusions? Alright, I get the point. You're right, my mistake. I tend to get a little too hot-headed sometimes. You're sure I one cool customer for it, Mr. Edgeworth? I've heard all the rumors about you. You're the great genius prosecutor. You're something of a legend, you know? Anyway, let's call the truce and work together, okay? Now, how about a handshake to seal the deal? Ah, pleasure to work with you. And guys, we're conducting your investigations, right? Sorry for barging in like that. Carry on, it's your room after all. Thank you, I intend to. I just want a little more time to say goodbye to Jim. You there, sir? I want you to capture the scene on film for me. A final farewell to my partner, Jim. I should probably give them some space. No, you should not, but... I'm gonna look here. Ah! Your jacket, sir! What's it doing on the floor? I mean... must have fallen off the wall when the killer tried to threaten me by firing around. So the killer has not only shot the victim. That doesn't make sense. Oh, that doesn't make sense. That would mean they shot 2 times, but the gun said it only shot once. So the killer not only shot the victim, but they shot your jacket as well? Yeah, I'm not too sure right now. They dared to shoot the ultra special jacket that you made your prosecutorial debut in? Oh god. It's that special of a jacket? What if they had shot through it? It would have been a disaster. It's not worth getting worked over, detective. Not when there's something more here. Huh? Like, what? I think you haven't noticed it yet, detective. There's a giant contradiction right here in front of us. Really? Did I say contradiction? He must be rubbing off on me. I'm starting to sound like him, talking about Phoenix. But I have my own methods and I will conduct the investigation my way. When the scene before me contradicts a piece of evidence or seems off, that's when my deductive skill comes into play. First, I have to find the spot of the whole contradiction. I'll say it's a gunshot itself. This is it. Bullet hole is where the contradiction lies. When I spot something that's off, I should point my cursor at it and press X with conviction. Well, some conviction in that there. And when I found sufficient proof to prove the contradiction I presented. This is how I do things. Right, and it's a revolver. Eureka! Oh god, he yells Eureka? Bruh. Bruh, minus 100 charm. This bullet hole is a contradiction. Oh my god. What do you mean, sir? It's elementary. 2 shots were fired in this room. The first felled the victim. And the second felled the frame. Eureka! We found new land! It's like people, like, you know, it sounds like not edge. It's kind of like, you know, scholar stuff. It sounds more like that. It feels wrong when he says it. Hey, that's right. Have it. This gun was only fired once. Hey, that's true too. Dun dun dun! Which means that one of these 2 bullets was fired from a different gun. Did the killer have another gun prepared for the tonight? By the way, I noticed something, sir. Yes? What's that thing sticking out from behind the frame? That's pretty sure it's a thing. Why the fuck did I get 3 combs from the trial? I just didn't find fast for. Wasn't expecting that. You did exceptionally well then. Or were you healer? I know everyone gives the tank or the healer combs, but not DPS. Oh, that's a secret safe. Secret safe? Oh, I smell money. Or the other gun. I'll spare us the trouble and just say it. Nothing like what you're imagining is inside. Now, if you could kindly move this frame out of the way. Roger that. Achoo! Talk about dusty. Are you playing Reaper? Bruh. You got 3 comps for playing DPS? Okay, now I'm also unsure now. You really deserved it then. Or like, yeah, you'll always get comms. I suppose that's what happens when I'm not here to dust it once in a while. I had no idea there was a safe here, or I'd have kept clean for you. It looks a little bit smudgy, to be fair. Exactly! So when did you put this thing in? That wasn't something I'd installed personally. Every prosecutor office has one. You reap the reward. Oh, I love that. You reap the rewards for real. You reap what you sow. Greatness. Oh, I need to drink something. I had breakfast. I had a sandwich. And I have 2 pieces of watermelon and I have orange juice. Something's wrong with me. Me? Having breakfast? Unbelievable. Well, only prosecutors are supposed to have knowledge of their existence. So, what's inside, Mr. Edgeworth? Right now? Nothing. Only use them to store especially important evidence when a trial is in session. That's it. Think about squashing my hopes and dreams. I won't rest until I have inspected every suspicious looking nook and cranny. It does look suspicious, though. Now this is odd. You found something, sir? This keypad, don't you find it a bit too clean? Yeah, there's a big layer of dust all around, but not on the keypad itself. You there, the forensic scientist. Yes, sir. Could you please dust this area for fingerprints? You got it, sir. The couldn't find, let alone lift, a single print. Looks like it was wiped down well. As I thought, it appears that logic is the only way around this setback. Time to rationally and calmly connect the dots with the information we have.
Oh yeah, let's connect the dots. I'm so good at that, I promise.
White fingerprints. No. Let's try and connect. I believe I figured out what the murder was after.
Yeah, I'm so smart.
Well, what is it, sir? The fact that the safe was wiped clean of fingerprint suggests that the criminal had at least attempted to open my safe, making the culprit's motive for breaking and entering theft, I believe. I wonder if knowing what that motive behind this break-in was theft changes what the other pieces of information can tell me about this crime. Was it between let's see. And there is a possibility that the files displayed on the floor are not the result of struggle between the victim and his killer. Oh, you mean like it could be from when the killer tried to find something, sir? Precisely. We need to figure out if any of these files have been stolen. Yes, sir. I'm gonna shelve files like you've never seen before, even at the library. Sure. Let's give that a try. Why do all the good ones always die young? Surely you must ponder that every once in a while, Mr. Edgeworth. No matter how much we lame him, the dead will not come back to life. All we can do is search for the truth. And? What are you supposed to do? How do we get about finding the truth? First, we can't restore the files to the rightful place. You got it, here, let me help! So this file goes here, and that book goes there. Sure know a lot about where things go despite being Mr. Edgeworth's office. Because I'm the one who keeps it tidy, Paul. Okay, done. What up here? The murder was definitely committed here. The bloodstains on the bookshelves are still fresh. That's kind of weird. I feel like something's wrong. I suspect that the victim was killed in a standing position, hence the prints on the shelf. And then the guy fell on the floor. The blood on the floor kinda grossing me out. Detective, I don't have the time to deal with your weak stomach right now. But, you know, I'm not good with blood, sir. I'm certain there's something wrong with this picture. Yeah, I'm certain too. This is not somehow connected to any evidence I hold. Gone? This is clearly the contradiction lies. I don't really see what's so wrong with that spot. Ha! You don't understand. You see, therein lies the contradiction. Miss Edgeworth, sir, be nice if you just admit when you're wrong. Maybe I need to go up here? It is weird. Why is the blood thing here? So this is where the bullet lodged itself after it went through the victim, huh? But the bullet been lodged so squarely in the file's spine indicates that the files were ransacked after the shooting had occurred. Then I guess the victim was moved because he was in the killer's way. But why isn't that up here? I put them up just as it should be, sir. It doesn't look like anything's missing. Although it does look like the killer moved the body to flip through the shelves. I wonder if they found what they were looking for. It doesn't fit, though. Victim's handprints. He must have tried to support himself with his hands after being shot. And there are prints on the floor too. Also have been when he unable to stay standing, he dropped to the floor.
I...
The killer moved the body because he was leaning against the bookshelf. Blood on this guy's hands proved pretty well. In a sense, I suppose. See, I'm not completely useless, Mr. Edgeworth. Wow. Something's awful. I don't know how to prove it. I need to prove it with the body? I'm so sure I have to do something with it. Let's see. Oh, there, it was correct this time. Quite simple, the bullet hole itself is too low. If the victim was shot in the stomach, the hole should be much higher up. But what if the guy was shot while he was sitting or lying down, sir? That would be illogical. The victim leaned against a shelf here after being shot, which suggests that he was standing when he was shot. I had the correct idea, I just used the wrong evidence. Gotcha, that happens flipping all the time. Then, I mean, wait, what does that mean, sir? It means you need to use your brain every once in a while instead of mind detective. In any case, it means someone made a faulty assumption. And it was from this mistake that our current contradiction was born. What is the faulty assumption that causes problem with the bullet hole position? Order of the files? I believe the order of the files is a bit off. I mean, I put them back in the wrong order just now. Actually, I think the labels on the files are wrong, sir. Oh? Yeah, you see here how the files that were shot begin with the number 0? Why are those doing all the way down here after 1, 2, 3? That's really weird. Actually, the way they're organized now is the correct order. They're exactly as I see them in my mind's eye. The numbers are all out of the order. Those white bandits are special, so they are arranged a little different. And from this, we know the files were not in the order when the crime occurred. Aha, so that's it. I believe the killer made the same incorrect assumption as you just detected. Let's rearrange the file in numerical order and see what we find out. Oh. Do you think it'd be okay to prop the body back up how it was before it was moved? I finished processing the crime scene, so I don't see why it wouldn't be. If you please, Detective Gumshoe. Oh dear, you gotta hold him. As I suspected, the bullet hole is now where it should logically be. The killer went through my files first before shooting Mr. Fate, and then put the files back in numerical order, I guess. Exactly. And then proceed to shoot the victim. But why would someone kill a man and then look through your files one more time? Puzzling indeed. The files were thrown into disarray twice, once before and once after the crime, but why? Now the crime scene and is as it was in the time of the murder. Time to give another look. Finally we can look at this. This...
Oh, I need to twist my head for that.
What is that? Why does it say gumshoe on there in the blood? Oh dear. I'd say that's some critical, incriminating evidence. Yes, indicative of criminal activity indeed. No, wait, there's gotta be some mistake. Mr. Edgeworth, sir, help me say something, sir. It appears that one of my files was stolen. Is that all, sir? What about me and my situation? This is what the killer was really after. Stolen file. One of the files were written upon blood was stolen by the culprit. Oh! Looks like Jim was able to leave us the name of his killer in the end. And his most important message managed to reach us. Telling you, it wasn't me. You can't be terribly pleased to hear that your beloved partner is the guilty part. If you're going to accuse Detective Gumshoe of being the culprit, I sincerely hope you have some proof to back it up. Jim's words, they are more than enough, wouldn't you say? That's how you want to play it? Then at least allow me to understand your reasoning. You got it. Oh dear. We're gonna have ads in a few seconds. During the ads, I'm gonna eat something actually quickly.
My watermelons are calling to me.
So is it kind of like you have investigation and then you have throwing accusation at each other? Oh, what's going on? I like the game so far pretty much actually. But yeah, guys, you should grab some breakfast as well during that. I'm raised butterflies and currently rubbing my hands. But he definitely gotta get something to eat and to drink. Nut. Even if you're at work, it's important. I gotta stretch. Damn, it says again ad break starting soon, but it doesn't start at all, just like last time. And the one time I'm so used to it, it starts the very second. What's going on? Why are you like that? I'm doing the ad break actually. Let me try and fix myself a little bit more. It's so weird. I'm not doing like this. Maybe it helps. Oh lord, it's storming again like all hell. Yikes. I'm not looking forward to that. But yeah, somehow my stuff can like go broken. Whoa! Holy schnitzel! I'm not sure if you guys heard that, but that was a thunder right now, right next to us. Right. Let me put it in my chat. Let me put that into the pinned message quickly. Oh my lord. I hate thunder. I hate thunder. So yeah. I don't like where this is going at all. We have some real fall weather right now. Real autumn. Thank the thunder, really. If stream end, thank thunder. God. I don't like thunderstorms. The thing is, we already had one yesterday. Isn't that enough? Isn't that enough? Ow, 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 ow. I think my mouth's getting better again. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, 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 ow. Yeah, I hope the stream doesn't end, to be fair. But goddamn, that thunder was straight next to us. Oh, I don't like. Nope, nope, nope. Happened once in my life, actually. And yeah, I don't want to get myself bigger. Ah! Model lock, there we go. It happened once in my life that a thunder really like hit the neighbor while I was standing outside, and I don't know. I ran so fast that I never ran in my entire life, and my dad was kind of like, haha, if you run like this tomorrow at the sports festival, you're gonna win everything. Yeah. I have great support. Very. That was scary. I don't like. Did I fix actually the blush right now? But yeah, I'll during the outbreak I quickly fix my mouth, I think. I'm very happy now with it. Only time to fix my eyes and I'm good to go again, I think. My stuff is kind of weird currently. Also my eyebrows. Okay, my eyebrows are back on track with me too. I mean, so I can go back on track with wiggling my eyebrows.
Play with hobby.
Lord, thunderstorms are so not cool. Right, a tiny bit actually. I don't like this one bit. There's something strange about this man's attitude, and there must be some sort of flaw to his logic waiting for me to dig out. Mr. Edgeworth, what are you going to do? I was doing court. I'm going to cross-examine him. One way or another, I'll expose a flaw in his logic with his techniques. Oh, how do you do that? Holy shit. That was another big thunder. I'm not sure if you guys even hear it, but I hope not. I'm scared of thunder. How do you do that? Can you explain it to me, sir? Might as well. Please explain it to me, Edgeworth. Alright, first, I'll listen to the witness testimony. If I find a flaw in the testimony, something that contradicts the evidence, I'll put my organizer with R and present a piece of contradictory evidence. To present something, I simply use X, but that's old new. But it's not like there's gonna be a flaw in their testimony every time, right? Alright, and those times I need to press the witness with L. So it's kind of like still the court stuff, but not in court. Gotcha. Sometimes when pressing, I can draw out new information and new modified testimony. I think I get it, sir. I'll be sure to try this technique out during the investigations too. Very well. I'll even show you how it's done now. Watch carefully. Oh god. Argument. Argument. I love it. Mr. Portsman's logic. Detective Gumshoe, you stole Jim's gun from him and shot at him. Why would he? He got his own. Furthermore, you messed up the files to make it look like you had committed theft instead. That's when you moved Jim's body that was sitting in front of the bookshelf. But thanks to that, you didn't notice the bloody letters his body was hiding. And it will be by these final words that you will be brought to justice. You intend to argue that the victim's dying message points to his killer? I can hear Jim's voice, and he's calling for his killer's arrest. Are you sure you're not mishearing his words, Mr. Portsman? There's no way Detective Gumshoe is the culprit here. I will find the flaw in this man's logic and expose it with incredible evidence. Incredible, credible. God damn it, be quiet outside. I'm gonna press on that. I'm gonna press on everything. You know, there's something I've been meaning to ask. What is it? Why do you call the victim Jim? When clearly his name is Buddy Faith. Isn't obvious Jim is the perfect name for my companion? Jack and Jim. Don't those two names go together like peanut and butter jelly? No, butter jelly? Peanut and butter jelly. Yes! Oh my lord. I need a peanut and butter jelly. And I gotta play this game? God. Worst decision ever. Peanut and butter jelly. But Jim isn't even close to the guy's real name. Well, Jackson Buddy just sounds well, somehow. Besides, he was the third of a bunch of guys that decided to nickname Jim. Bruh, you sure are best buddies, huh? He talks about the victim like he was just his pet. But you mess up the files to make it look like they have committed theft instead. No, wait, I didn't want to go back. I wanted to press. Meal.
Mia, my computer.
And do you really think it was necessary this shovel on my shelves twice to do that? That's true. Okay, then maybe his real intent was theft. Hey, are you accusing me of stealing something from Mr. Edgeworth? It's a possibility. Maybe your salary is being... You know what's uncool? Well, when the thunderstorm is so loud that your whole floor vibrates to the thunder. I don't like that. That's spooky. I'm gonna put my feet into the air again. I don't need to feel that again. Thank you very much. Maybe your salary's been cut so much that life is getting a little rough to handle. I have you know that I feed 3 square meals every day, Paul. Okay, so all 3 of them happen to be instant noodles, but poor thing. What an evil prosecutor you're paired up with, and what a motive, no? That's when he moved Jim's body that was sitting in front of the bookshelf.
Hold it.
And why would Detective Gumshoe do such a thing? Because the body was getting in his way, he had to mess up your bookshelf somehow, right? Anyway. And thanks to that, he didn't notice the bloody letters his body was hiding.
Hold it.
Why do you think that the killer didn't notice the bloody letters? The body was covering quite well, wouldn't you say? That's how he missed it. But judging by what I've seen, it doesn't take much for your detective to miss something. Who do you think you are? You know nothing about me, Paul. Bruh, I'm poor little Gumshoe, getting so much dirt. There's a lot of person can understand, but not from first impressions alone. I can't say I disagree with him on that point. Oh my! Edgeworth, no! Why don't you say something, sir? Not you too, Mr. Edgeworth. Despite his lack of attention to detail, I don't believe the detective is to be the culprit. Nobody could have overlooked the bloody letters, and I can prove it with evidence. I can ask for a better setup for the game finishing spike. Right, I need to press on something here. What am I pressing?
I have no idea.
Is it this one? I'll just try. It's probably gonna be my dad. As a large man, I think it holds up rather well actually. What do you think's wrong with it? That was careless of me. I can't afford to do that. I'm just gonna press on all of it and see.
Hold it.
you saying those letters were intended for you? Yep, Tim was an outstanding detective. I would expect no less from my former partner. It looks like Mr. Portsman still doesn't understand. He has yet to figure out the true meaning behind the bloody letters. Why are you splurting over there? Can't you just admit my logic is perfectly sound? Actually, there's a gigantic flaw in his logic. A gap so bad that even the good detective can spot it. You haven't spotted it. Nah, the clue is presenting him with some evidence. Oh yeah, it had something to do with... No, I don't want to present him yet. Right. Maybe the body itself, yeah, with the yes. Alright. What about this? Thanks for the bonk. Maybe it activated something.
Objection!
Oh, there. Thank you for activating some of the grey ones. Perhaps you're not aware, Mr. Portsman, but there is a serious flaw in your logic. Oh, bring it a bit to the courtroom into this. I see. No problem. I'm game. It helps for real. I could help but find it odd. Excuse me? I was like thinking that the body may be the thing because you can't see behind the body, so I was thinking about the body, but I guess the bookshelf in itself is the same place where I was thinking. Just a different approach. Why does it always happen for that? But have the same thought, but I show the wrong evidence. It happens all the time. Excuse me? Not that a fellow prosecutor would be brought down by the power of his own office. What are you talking about? Oh, you're joking. I get it. If you have the time to laugh, then you have the time to take another closer look at this. You still not see it? If not, may I direct your attention to the missing file? Well, that's impossible. What's impossible, Mr. Portsman? I am nothing. The files on the shelf are about a certain case. When the killer went to take the file of the murdering your partner, I hardly doubt they could have missed the bloody letters written on the spines. It's possible that they could have taken the file before committing the murder. I think it's pretty obvious that the file was sewn after it was written on. The missing letters in the detective's name were in the file we should be proved. Yeah, I mean, the S is gone and there's only half of an H. If Detective Gunther really was the culprit of this case, I doubt that even he could overlook his own name written in blood on the files. Especially as a detective who can't stand the sight of blood. That was a good gasp animation, I love that. I look like he broke his back. Which means, what exactly? What does that make this dying message? It makes it the work of a criminal intent to tampering with the crime scene. That's so low, I can't believe the criminal tried to pin this whole thing on me, sir. I'm gonna get him, sir, you'll see, I'm gonna have them under arrest in no time. Well, Mr. Portsman. Oh, brilliant, absolutely splendid. Logic deserving Olympic gold. I appreciate the praise, but it doesn't change the fact that your reasoning is flawed. Meh, you win some, you lose some. That's how life goes. I'm glad everyone's so cheery, even though I feel more dead than alive. Ah, but you know, it really is a shame. I really didn't want to have to bring this up, however. What is it this time? Are you still after me, Paul? Yeah, with me for a second. Who has the key to this office? That would be me. Mr. Edgeworth just proved that I'm innocent, Paul. What the flip? That's absolutely right, and I acknowledge your innocence. And why do I sense that you still have something to say? What the fuck is going on? now at model shooting? Or did I miss the memo? I was thinking, you know, there's one other person with a key into this office. One other person? Hey, you there? Yes, sir. What is it, sir? Would you kindly fetch and escort that lovely young lady here for me? Lady? The girl is a member of this building's security. Think of her as a material witness. Security? Did you say security? No, stop it, Paul. Don't. What's wrong with him all of a sudden? I believe she needs no introduction. I have called upon Miss... No! Not Maggie! Maggie? I called upon Miss Maggie Beard, a member of security. Detective Gumshoe, sir. Why is she so cute in this game? I can totally see now why he totally fell for her, you know what? Maggie? As bright as security guard on watch tonight. I'll see. And your point is... My point is that she could very well have used it. And by it, I mean the master key, which can open all office doors in this building. What? We are not the guilty party, Detective Gumshoe. And the only other person with access to this room is Miss Abide. How dare you? I'll never sneak into someone's room. That's right, I refuse to believe that Maggie is the culprit, Paul. It was me. That's right, I did it. Can we take this as a confession, Detective? Well, it wasn't really me, but it definitely wasn't Maggie, Paul. So yeah, it was me. It was... Oh god, no!
What are you doing now?
No, you have no problems with that, right? Please, refrain from flying off the handle, Detective. There's no need for such theatrics. Listen to your boss, Detective. He understands what I'm saying here. I'm sorry. I can't take this guy serious. He reminds me of a Flappy Bird. That girl is the only one that could have committed the crime, and for one simple reason. Why is he having a lab coat on? Reason for suspicion. It's pretty obvious that Mr. Bird has snuck into your room using the master key. I mean, if Detective Gumshoe isn't the one who opened the door, then that leaves only Miss Bride. Why do I want to say Bride? A Bird as our prime suspect. I'm just gonna call her Bride. She's gonna be my bride. Ah, there you go. On top of which, she knows our good detective, doesn't she? Making it all the more probable that she was the one fake the dying message. So you're saying she used the master key? Master key data jotted down in my organizer. Incredibly incriminating evidence, wouldn't you say? That's what you claimed about the evidence earlier as well. That was then. This is now. The flow of a good match always changes during a rally. It's all about your reflex and reaction time, especially when an athlete like me. Oh god.
Yeah, can I kick him out of the window?
I wonder if there was anyone else other than Miss Bird that who could have used the master key. Seems like the only way to get the Mr. Portsmouth to give me more details is press him. I love pressing people. The rebuttal. A reason for suspicion. Why is it obvious? Are you sure Mr. Bird is the only member of security who could have used the master key? There's only one person on staff in this time of night, and tonight, she's it. Is that right, Miss Bride? Oh, god damn it. That's, true, but I wasn't able to use the master key at the time of the crime, sir. Wasn't able to? What's that supposed to mean?
Was she in the toilet?
Yes. Moving on. I'd hate to get sidetracked by something unrelated. What do you mean unrelated? I want to hear what she has to say, Paul. We can't really trust her not to lie. Plus, I hate wasting time. Should I hear Miss? Yeah, ask for more details. That's not a question to be asked. Not so fast. I too am interested in hearing what Mrs. Bird has to say. Didn't I just say I'd be a waste of time? We don't need to hear her lies. I'll be the judge of that. Miss Bird, if you please. I discovered the master key was missing at around 1 AM, sir. What do you mean by missing? As in, I wasn't anywhere in the security booth, sir. The killer must have stolen it. Mr. Portsmouth, I believe this is to be an important piece of testimony, don't you? I can't believe that someone like you would be taken in by such words. I'm not lying, sir. Objection. If that's the case, then I'd like to know why you have the master key now. I don't quite know. It just reappeared all of a sudden, sir. Like the story. And where is your proof that the key was stolen to begin with? I bet you just forgot where you put it and then found it again. I'll never lose things, I can practically guarantee that. With me, if something disappears, it's usually because someone stole it. Yeah, well, trust me, you don't want to test just how bad her luck is. Unfortunately, I can't deem this piece of testimony as conclusive. Glad you agree, Mr. Edgeworth. But still haven't established Maggie's motive for breaking into Mr. Edgeworth's office. Motive? When we already established that it was theft. I mean, the culprit clearly went through the bookshelves and at least tried to save. How does he know about the save? How does he know about the save? Oh well. It is as Mr. Portsmouth says, detective. Can't ignore the fact that all of the evidence points toward the motives of theft. But I'm done taking blows. It's time to counterattack with a few facts of my own. Turn 10? From the messed up shelves and the wiped down safe, I say thievery. Hold it! I concur that the culprit's motives appear to have been thievery, however, glad to hear that the great Miles Edgeworth is on the agreement with little old me. However, with regard to the investigation of the bookshelves and the safe, hey, good thinking asking him for my opinion on the matter. Would it be too much for you to allow me to complete the full sentence? I mean, if Detective Gumshoe isn't the one who opened the door. Hold it! I thought we had established Detective Gumshoe's innocence pretty thoroughly. It was just a theory, a hypothesis among too many possibilities. I mean, I have my doubts about Miss Bride from the very beginning. If that's the case, then why didn't you mention her first? Nah, don't make the face. See, there goes the truth running the other way. Let's pick up the pace and see if we can't catch up to it. I don't think you're catching my drift. But we're in agreement that the detective isn't the killer, right? If so, then I hope you understand when I say... Oh, that since she's the only one who could have opened your office door. And that leaves only Miss... It's like we're not getting anywhere. After the first talk, we're not getting anywhere. Don't you think it's a bit early to jump into conclusions? Are you saying there's another way to open the door other than the master key? Oh, I get it. Perhaps you had a spare made for someone else. I love the dialogue and the localization for these games. It really hits good, I gotta say. It really is good. I've never have made a spare, so what are you insinuating? Nothing. I also should know better than to success that someone like you would. You have no friends, bro. On top of which, is a good detective, doesn't she? If there's anyone in this district who hasn't at least heard of Detective Gumshoe? Good point. He's practically a celebrity among us prosecutors. Really? I never knew it was talked about, sir. We're holding our collective breath, you know. But when you screw up so badly that you're literally chased off by the four. Wait, what? Is that true, Mr. Edgeworth? Of course not. That's hogwash. So it's true? Don't scare me like that. I almost had a heart attack there. Making it all the more probable that she was the one who faked dying message. By dying message, you mean the bloody letters that spell out gumshoe? I figured that whoever wrote his name must have wanted to frame him. And just the act of choosing his name is proof enough that the two knew each other well. Zetro, what are you writing for? Hurry up and present some evidence. I would love to. But first, we should listen a bit more and digest what he's saying. And press him for more information. I think I pressed enough. Do I have anything? Do I have anything? I mean, I can try and present it. I don't know what he's doing with, like, showing his weird shoulders all the time. You know? I don't get it.
Yeah, it's a key.
The mask dev's office in the building. Did I press one more time here? I'm not sure. Did I present the key? It's not even a jacket. It's a lab coat. I don't get it why he's wearing a lab coat.
Objection!
I don't know. I'm so good at presenting wrong things at the wrong time. It's a lab coat. I don't know why he's having one. Made me go totally weird. Look, I have no idea where I need to flow out the flow, or the blow out the blows I need to blow.
I am stuck. I'm everyday stuck.
Like, I would understand if you had like no t-shirt, to be fair. Let me press one more time here. And let me skim over it. There's only one person on stuff on time of night and I cheese it. Isn't that right, Miss Bird? That's true, but I was able to use the mask at the time of crime, sir. Missing at around 1 AM. What do you mean by missing? As in, it wasn't anywhere in the security booth. The killer must have stolen it. I don't like the story, and where is your proof that the key was stolen to begin with? But you just forgot where you put it and then found it again. What do you know? Besides, Maggie doesn't have any reason to want to sneak into Edgeworth. I mean, her motive? Didn't we already establish it was perfect? Can't ignore the fact that all the evidence points towards a motive of theft, but I'm done taking blows. It's time to counteract with a few facts of my own.
Oh, what facts? Do I have facts?
Did I show the body now? You know what? I'm about to take like... I think I should save in case I lose all of my points at this stage. It doesn't give you much of a place like, hey, kind of like here is probably contradiction. Let me
save.
God damn. There we go. Yeah, I'd rather save. I don't know. It's so vague. I have no idea where I need to press or push. I mean, the safe country is the one who opened the door. And at least only Miss Bride doesn't have to stay. I mean, it was stolen.
Objection!
No, I can't. It's super vague. Why is it so vague here? But why is it upside down? I'm just gonna try and press everything. Is there anything about the gun? Not really, I think. From the messed up shelves and the wiped down safe, I say thievery. I mean, if Detective Johnson is the one who opened the door, it's more about the who wrote the thing. I guess I can try and show the revolver.
Objection!
I don't think it helps. No, it doesn't.
Whoa, Noah.
Hello, Danny! I'm doing good today, thank you. Just having a little thunderstorm. And being stuck here. It's too vague for my brain. How are you doing? I hope you had a lovely weekend. Do you have anything else?
Your Honor, I swear to win this mail, then just bring a gun to a sword fight.
Alright, you're forgiven. I believe you. Good morning, Yusana. I hope you had a lovely weekend as well. My grey ones ain't working, I swear. Fake dying mess, but
Objection!
I don't find the correct thing for the correct place. It's so vague. Dude, your groceries, let's go. I mean,
Objection!
I can't. I don't know. I don't know what he wants from me. Mommy! Mommy, I think I need help. It's pretty obvious she didn't.
Objection!
I have no idea, Mom. I have no idea.
I forgot the peanuts last time. They're my go-to snack, so I just don't eat random stuff. Actually, having a go-to snack is pretty good. In my case, it's watermelon. I don't know. Melons and watermelons in general, that is my go-to snack. But I think I'm pretty much stuck at the moment. I have no idea. Guys, I have no idea. I tried the master key, but I don't know where exactly anymore. I think I tried it now at every statement. That's why I'm so low. I think every statement fella was like, master key, master key, master key, master key. It's stolen, it's stolen, it can't be, it's stolen. And he's like, nope, I don't get what you mean. And I'm like, you know what, bro? I don't get what I mean either. I'm also fond of bananas and raspberries. Oh, that's nice. Bananas as well. Raspberries, I'm sadly allergic, but used to eat a lot of raspberries. I think that's why I'm allergic, by the way. But yeah, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. You know, where else should I try the master key? Repent from the messed up. I tried the master key. No, I think I already did that here. I want this. Oh, I have no idea. You know what? Let me quickly load. Error. Error. Let me really try the master key on every statement just again. Oh wow, you're loading ages. What's going on here? Right. First statement I did. Second statement, let's throw the master key.
Objection!
There's a large flaw in the logic. I think it holds up rather well, actually. What do you think is wrong with it? Let's move on. This isn't like you at all, sir. Concentrate. That was careless of me. I can't afford to do that, or the truth will slowly slip away. Remain calm, Mouse. It's the only way. Alright. Third statement. I did throw it here, I know that. I did throw it here too, but I can do it just again. What if I... I cannot present these. Okay. That sucks. Well, that sucks. I want to present to that guy. What if he was the prime suspect, actually? I don't know.
Objection!
I'm gonna throw him the key, and then I throw the body. Let me throw you the body again.
Objection!
Okay, it didn't work.
I can do this.
She knows a good detective, doesn't she? Rip. Fella's lost. Fella's throwing stuff.
Objection!
What was this guy?
Fake dying message. Throws key at you.
Hold it!
No, not hold it. We already have that. I already pressed him hard enough on everything. Do I need to press again? That does happen that I need to press twice on a certain statement, but that's weird. Alright.
Hold it!
I conclude the culprit's motives have been thievery. However, glad to hear the great Miles Edgeworth is in agreement, little old me. However, with regard to investigation of the bookshelves and safe, hey, good thinking, asking for an opinion on the matter. It kind of feels like there maybe I need to present the Yeah?
Objection!
Ah! Ah! He didn't let me talk about the shelves, save, so I was kind of like, huh? Ah! Let me talk about the save, I was kind of thinking.
Well, maybe I'm not that stupid. Or maybe I'm just semi-stupid.
Do you wish to continue insisting that Miss Bird was set on stealing something? Why not? It's the truth, after all. It was also by your logic that we came to the whole thievery conclusion anyway. I don't know what's going on. Okay, so quick summary of what happened. It didn't happen much yet. So, someone killed a detective in Miles Edgeworth's prosecutor room, and this guy tries now to just accuse everyone around him, because we did saw in the preview that it was him. So he's not trying to kind of like gaslight us. And we're not having that. So now he's just arguing with us in a way. Hello, Viv Gig! Thank you for the follow! Welcome to the Grove! Ooh, fun and party! Let's go! Don't be so loud.
Ah!
Oh, yeah. So that is what we know so far. But we don't know really much more in a way. Why and what was stolen, because apparently a certain specific case got stolen, and I have no idea which case that is, so we're gonna probably find that out too. And yeah, the safe is pretty secret. Of course. That may be, but you must also be aware of the fact that the safe is a secret safe, the existence of which is only private to prosecutors. Him. It almost looks like he's breaking his neck. I find it a little hard to believe that a hidden safe was a part of her cunning plan. But she could have found it by accident while she was turning everything else upside down. I highly doubt that. I'd say the culprit knew exactly what they were looking for. After all, only the bookshelf and the safe were targeted. Don't eat gold medals. Ain't good for ya. Elf on the shelf was yesterday. Elf on the court was modern. Good day. Good day, Sunnery. Yeah, Elf on the shelf saw yesterday. I hope you're having a lovely Monday and that you had a lovely weekend. Yeah, even I didn't know what about the safe, Paul. That means there's no way Maggie could have known about it either. Why do I give Gumshoe Kansas kinda accent now? What's going on with me? My brain's working overtime. Then are you proposing that the killer is a prosecutor? Interesting conclusion. That's definitely looking more and more probable. I love that face. How was the kid's birthday yesterday? Oh, it was really good actually. So it was 2 kids that had birthday, and we were allowed to go to the gym hall in the school. My kid again did a little bit of an accident. She's kind of like an accident-prone kid at this stage. Like I was next to her on that rope stuff. That you could be on the ropes and swing there, and she kind of lost grip strength exactly the point where she was furthest away from me, and just let go, and she hit her head. She cried for like 5 seconds, and she was like, "Actually, it's not that painful. Can we get an ice?" I was like, I love how tough you are, but are you sure? It looked pretty damn painful. No, actually, I think it was more the shock mommy. Like, okay, but you know what? Just look, if you start to feel unwell or your head starts to hurt even more, I'm here. She ignored me for like an hour. So well, she really did like just. I'm not sure if she got used to hitting her head at this time of the day now, but She sure was one tough noodle. Otherwise, it went all well. The kids loved the gifts they got from my kiddo. It was a hamburger and a donut. Like very cute hamburger, cutesy uvu hamburger, and a very cutesy, winky donut. So they loved that. I don't feel the pain anymore. All I know is that I will die. Yeah, that's my kid. That's my kid. I don't know why. I'm not kidding. My kid, something does or hurts itself. She's like, I'm fine. But you know what really, really would help me, like, mentally right now? It'd be ice cream. Wink wonk. I'm like, yeah. You know, drown your sorrows in ice cream. You're already really good at that. I did went down to the gas station after because it was quite warm. It was quite warm. That's why we have actually thunderstorms right now. So we went to get a slushie. I went to get a kebab, and I think the husband also got an ice cream. So they were like eating ice creams then yeah, they were eating ice creams actually instead of dinner. I was the only one that actually had dinner with my mom. But yeah, I mean, one tough noodle. Otherwise, it went really well. It went really, really well. Thank you. Thank you for asking, by the way. So yeah, but she's, I don't know. She's always been so tough. When she fell and hit herself, and she's like, oh, crying. Oh, you know what? Okay, maybe I need a hug. Okay, maybe I need a little bit of a cry. She's always like trying to tough it out. So I'm pretty proud of Girly there. Toughing it out. But I always tell her she doesn't need to. There's no reason to tough it out. If it hurts, it hurts. And crying is totally valid. When I'm in pain, I cry too. It's totally valid. What's wrong, prosecutor? Do you have a different suspect in mind now? Curses, why? What made you? What with the angry face all of a sudden? It's all my fault. What do you mean? Oh, good luck with the groceries. Let's hope you got everything. It's Jim. He knew about the existence of the secret safes. What did you just say? We're partners, like inseparable conjoined twins. You just told me that's the third time you named someone Jim. And his name is Buddy Faye. Then you have a video on Discord for later, which kind of reminded me on what you said about your kid. Okay, I will look at it later. Probably next outbreak, I'll take a sneaky peeky. But yes, he just literally told us that it was like the third person he named Jim. That's why I told him. I'll fit him in on the secret safes. I don't know if you know Fela'lyr Dusklily League. Actually, I don't. Then that means... Yeah, I know. I only just told him too. Obviously, it was wrong of me to tell him. I still can't quite believe it, but the thief who broke into your room was probably Jim. Now he's claiming that the victim was the thief? And you were simply trying to stop him, weren't you? Miss Maggie Bird. Excuse me? I mean, you are a security guard, right? That's your job. But killing is going a bit too far, even in your risky profession. What the? You're still accusing Maggie of the murder? Yes and no. I mean, she had stumbled upon Jim. Oh! Welcome the Lone King. Let it grow. Yeah, follower goal met. Yeah, I know we met the follower goal. We met it 2 times now. What the heck? Or did someone... Maybe I lost the follower and gained the follower again, and now it's 4:30 again. That's getting weird. Or maybe it bugged out. Who knows? Oh, welcome and thank you for the follow. That's awesome. I get it. It was self-defense, wasn't it? No, I could never do something like that. It's a security guard, sir. Yes, even if he was a thief, he wouldn't have a key to this office. Which is precisely why he had to steal it, wouldn't you say? Oh, now you believe that we stole it. Now you suddenly believe that it's stolen. How dare you, you dirty tricks. It was Jim who stole the master key. Ah. Best scream ever. Pretty impossible for a supposedly stolen key to be here with us unless you retrieved it from Jim after you killed him. Mr. Portsman, are you honestly accusing your own partner of being a thief? I don't want to admit it, but it's the only way for everything else to make sense. Has he no honor? Bruh, I was thinking the same. Man knows no shame. Stop showing your shoulders in your weird lab coat. Now then, I think we're done here. The investigation waits for no man. Would you people be so kind to see yourselves out? You can't kick us out. This is Mr. Edgeworth's office. Ah, but I'm the one who's been assigned to this case. You're all suspects in varying degrees, therefore ineligible to run this show. Listen, pal, how many times do I have to say this? Maggie can't be the culprit. Detective Gumshoe, calm yourself. But, sir, we have no choice but to accommodate his request. For now. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. At least one of you understands. Now then, if you could remove yourselves from my crime scene, I'll be most grateful. Mark my words, Mr. Portsmouth. We'll meet again. That's a formal request from the legendary prosecutor himself, then I suppose so. Now, don't disappoint me, you hear? Bruh. To be continued. Me stuck throwing keys at everyone's face. I was like Oprah Winfrey, you get a key, you get a key, and you get a key to the face, and you get a key to the face. Everyone gets a key to the face. March 14, 4 AM. Oh lord. Prosecutor's building, 12th floor hallway.
Hey, wait, there's a basketball.
What's with that prosecutor? I can't believe how rude he was. It was unbelievable. Please, maintain your professionalism, detective. I'm gonna find some really solid evidence proving Maggie's innocence. You'll see, sir.
I've been kicked out of the crime scene, sir.
True. So then, what now?
Looks like my life's fallen into yet another gigantic ditch.
Do not despair, Miss Bird. We can overcome this as well.
Can we? I will trust it.
There are many other places and things we should be looking into anyway. Huh? Really, sir? For example, this hallway. The linchpin of this argument against Miss Bird is related to the master key. In that case, this hallway is a perfect place to look for more information. Regarding the mystery surrounding my door. I already see two things that are very intriguing.
Let me look at this.
I'm not dressed until I inspected every suspicious looking nook and cranny. Ha! Isn't it the missing O series file, sir? No doubt about it. The bloody letters mark it clear as day. Seems to be a few pages missing. Our thief took only what was necessary and left the rest behind. So, what are these old files about, sir? I guess they got something worth stealing in them, huh? Not particularly, it's just a collection of court cases filed. However, the cases within these files are not mine. Huh? They belong to the High Prosecutor that used to occupy my current office. I have my reasons, but let's just say I was charged with keeping them as they were. And that means a thief must have always wanted the file for a specific reason, huh? Instead of right, I say, huh. Nah, that's very gumshoe of me. It would seem so. Only pages related to the case from 10 years ago are missing. I don't know why anyone would care about such an old case.
Interesting indeed.
Ah! There we go. What's this basketball doing here? At Mr. Portsman's prize possession, sir. I heard he also plays soccer, dodgeball, and even tennis. Bruh. When has he time for prosecution stuff? And not a single one of those sports suitable to be played in a hallway. Nah. The pain in the ass. Well, looks like you're in quite a pinch, Mr. Edgeworth. To be sure, a murder within the walls of the prosecutor's office is no trifling matter. Must find apprehended and punished the killer accordingly post haste. Sounds like a messy case you got in your hands. If you ever feel lost or need some advice, my door's always open. How gracious. I will keep your offer in mind. Who's this guy again? It's Vincent Payne. In the box. And one bot it is. His office. 1203. 1200. Hey Maggie, whose room is this again? It's Mr. Portman, sir. So he's my new neighbor. I see. I suppose he moved in while I was away overseas. I'll look here. I can't look here. I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious looking nook and cranny. Well, can we look at the door? Don't see any signs of forced entry, and according to the guard, no signs of the lock was picked either, sir. Meaning that the door really was opened with a key. Did he happen to ask if any prints were lifted from the doorknob? Apparently, the doorknob clean as a whistle, wiped, I think. However this thief is, he did a good job of not leaving any clues behind. 1022. These four numbers are a number plate along proclaim this to be my office. Whoops, these number plates slide right out, sir. I've yet to be able to take the plate off when the room becomes vacant, you know. Although the idea that can be so easily removed is kind of... Oh. Yes, it is at times. It was quicker again than usual, what the heck? Let me quickly now see about the thing you sent me. Oh, I'm gonna look at that later for real. Nice. Alright. It's gonna be a long video, it seems like. Right, anything else suspicious besides my door? A minimalist yet classy door made of top quality wood. Sturdily made, making it near impossible to break in by force. It's almost majestic, sir. I wish it could be as stately as this door. Only Gumshoe would praise the door as something greater than himself. Oh my boy! Be like that. Being a detective has its own rewards and a certain virtuous value, I think. You live up to your full potential. That's a poignant trait that anyone can admire. I see. So you're saying, sir, that me being me is the best thing I can do for everyone? Right. That's a long pause. Wasn't exactly reassuring, sir. Can I look at the door again? I can look at the hoop back. What's this basketball hoop doing here? Hey, didn't this used to be just outside next to the building a long time ago? So, when and why was it moved indoors? I don't remember exactly, but I saw one of the officers drag it up here recently. Drag it? I thought it wouldn't fit the elevator, so the poor guy had to bring it himself. All the way up to the 12th floor? Well, that's some exercise for sure. I was wondering if I may speak with you for a bit concerning this case.
I've always been a big fan of courtrooms, but this ain't it, sir.
This is like a dream. A dream where I'm being cross-examined by the... You know what? I think that's every woman's reaction. You know, Maggie's reaction is very based right now. Maggie's reaction, like, I'm being cross-examined by the vice network. Every woman's dream. Won't believe it. I can't let this chance pass me by. I must remember to ask her about the master key. I should jog her memory by showing my notes her with X.
Present.
I throw key into your face. Let's go. I love doing that. So, when did you discover that the master key was missing?
By the time I realized it, I think it was around 1 AM, sir. And I noticed it was back at around 2:30 AM. I was just sitting there on the ledge where the security room's reception window is. But I'm sure that between those two times, it was not just gone, but stolen, sir.
Why is such an important key stored in such an insecure place?
Oh, it's not like that, sir. We always keep the key further inside the room, away from the window.
Always, you say? Except for this time, correct?
Well, I admit, that was a bit careless, but I have my reasons. I left it out because I was sort of using it all the time. It was after I had used it that I left it sitting out on the ledge.
Use the master key? Interesting. Alright, the victim. No. Have you ever met the victim before?
Well, I've seen it a couple of times before when I had to get to Mr. Portsman's office. Mr. Faith was always playing basketball with Mr. Portsman, sir.
That sounds like fun. Just once, I'd love to play with them. Well, you can't.
It sounds fun, but the only person ever taking a shot was Mr. Portsman. All Mr. Faith ever did was pass him the ball, sir.
Second thought, I don't think I'd have fit in all that well with them. What did you mean by you used the master key?
Oh, I had to use it to open the door for this prosecutor who had forgotten his key.
Oh. What if he switched the room numbers? And said it was his room, but it wasn't. It was Edgeworth. Oh my god.
I mean, it's my job as a security guard, right?
Ah! What is it?
That's right, I just remembered the prosecutor who forgot his key. It was Mr. Portsman, sir.
What? Please tell me more, Miss Bride. Quickly. Forgetful, Mr. Portsman.
It was around midnight. Mr. Portsman had forgotten his key, office key, so he came down to the security, sir.
And that's when you loaned the master key to him?
No way! It's against regulations to loan the master key out to anyone. I walked with Mr. Portsman to his office and opened the door for him personally.
I see. And then, what happened after that?
Well, he called for me to come close up his office as he was leaving to go. That was around 1:30, I think.
So in summary, for the sake of one forgetful prosecutor, you used the master key twice tonight. Yeah, not at all. Talk about suspicious. I doubt you can say that you never left your keys at home, detective. I think this calls for a thorough examination of Miss Portman's door. Let's go. Room 1203. I'll take it that this is Mr. Portsman's office.
Yeah, you can't mistake it because of the basketball hoop, sir.
Oh, that reminds me. Miss Portsman had actually wanted the room 1202 really badly. But since you were already occupying it, Mr. Edgeworth, we put him next door. So why was Mr. Portsman so particular about getting room... my room? I almost say that. I'm getting tired of numbers.
I'm not sure, but I bet it's because something like his birthday is December 2nd?
Yep, that's gotta be it. I can't think of another reason why. I can think of at least 3. Bah, why am I even wasting time thinking about this? There's lock ties. Hehe, but the old credit card trick wouldn't work here. Ah, Mr. Edgeworth? This is the officer high prosecutor detective. These doors would be pretty inefficient if their average cat burglar could go through them. Aha. So I guess only a great cat burglar could get in. That must be who our culprit is. Might I advise you to return the conclusion to whatever pawn shop you brought it from? Oh my god! A minimalistic, classy door made of top quality wood, kind of majestic too. Even Mr. Portsman seems dignified just because he works behind one of these. Nonsense. A man doesn't become more or less dignified because of where he works. Oh, he still seems more dignified than Miss Payne. Mr. Payne? I suppose custodial work can also be dignified. It's Mr. Portsman's personal basketball. I can't believe he put something like this in the hallway of a prosecutor's office. Well, you know, it's actually pretty useful, sir. I haven't gotten lost trying to get to your office since it's been here. Bruh. How long have I had the same office and yet you still managed to get lost?
Well, sir, that's a very special one, you know.
I need to finish talking with you, maybe. Maybe. Probably. Mrs. Maggie Bride. Correct? I'll take it that you are an acquaintance of the detective. She was under my supervision back when she was still in the force, sir. One day she got caught up in a murder and things started going downhill, so she quit.
But I will not to Detective Gumshoe for introducing me to my current employee. Or so I thought until a few hours ago. Right before I was about to clock out for the night.
You got caught up in this whirlwind of a case, correct?
Don't worry. My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures. Since I was 6 months old when I fell from the 9th floor. What the freak?
I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of food. Failed at almost every test I've taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster. And I've managed to name a criminal just when I've become a security guard. That's a lot to go through in one lifetime. Oh my god! Lady Luck really doesn't like you.
I know! And just when I thought I had finally found my happiness, I wound up getting you and Detective Gumshoe involved in my bad luck.
You don't need to worry about me, Miss Bird. Nor do you need to worry about yourself. I will solve this case and prove your innocence. All I ask in return is for your cooperation.
Yes, sir, Mr. Edgeworth. You can count on me. I'll do all I can to help.
Can I show you profile? I can't show you profile. Can I show you the gun? Just a very secure guard, so I'm not sure what I should do with this other than to guard it. Was alright. What about second time master key? Alright, we already did that. Can I show you the save? No, okay.
How about that?
At the prosecutor's back, isn't it? It proves that you're really a prosecutor. Interesting. Despite all appearances, he seems to know more than Gumshoe.
With that badge, even I could be a professional prosecutor.
So, may I please try it on just one little bit? I don't think it would be a very good idea, do you?
I guess not.
On second thought, they're actually the same level. How about talking to you? Is everything alright? Yes, sir. You must know I weighed myself this morning and finally... I have no idea how much it is, but congratulations. Congratulations, but I was asking about this hallway, not the room. Oh, everything's okay, sir. Word of advice, stay focused on you may start to lose even more weight. Wait. A well-crafted high-quality sofa is stitching to excellence. Talk about a luxury waiting area. These babies are also great for napping, you know. Gumshoe? You napping? Good sleep on here out in the hallway. Whenever I do, I always wind up dreaming about giving testimony on the stand. But it always ends the same way, me getting trounced by a lawyer. Isn't that awful? Maybe I should give it a try sometime. To envision myself winning, naturally. Right, let's see, maybe we can puzzle something together. Let's see, can we put it together? Miss Bird, I'm afraid there's a flaw in your story.
What? Oh wait, Pa. I mean, sir.
You said you locked up Mr. Portsman's office around 1:30 am, correct? However, the master key had already been stolen at that time.
Wow, nothing gets by you, Mr. Edgeworth. You're such a contradiction like a pro. I'd totally forgotten all about that, but thanks to you, I remember it now. Also around that very time that I realized the master key was missing.
And...
well, I'm a security guard, sir. I couldn't just admit on losing the master key, could I? So I pretended to look up his room, sir.
you pretended?
Yeah, I used my house key and made it look like it was locking up, sir. So,
And actually, you never did relock the door then.
well, I thought that maybe I could go lock it after I found the key. Come to think of it, I guess the door still hasn't been locked properly.
Can I open it? No! I wanna open it. Can I open it? Let me open it. Locked tight. But this one wasn't locked tight. See? See? You see what I'm getting there? This one was not locked tight. Can I put them together? Okay, they don't fit. naruhodo.
Oh, what am I supposed to do now?
There's still something missing here, apparently. Bet the thief's not under here. I guess there isn't enough space for anyone to hide under here anyway. I mean, if someone could contort themselves to fit, I'd be really impressed. Sounds to me like somebody has already tried at least once before. Anything else? Okay, no, this time I have everything. Ball, poop, talk to you, talk to you. If I press... No, not you. If I present the door now to you... I've had to open Mr. Portman's office for him a number of times before. I've always had the chance to see the inside of his office a number of occasions too. I got shelves upon shelves of sports memorabilia, trophies and awards in it. The point where it's almost beyond gaudy, sir. But maybe I just feel that way because I'm jealous, since I don't have even a single one. Don't say that, Maggie. I'll make a special God of the Month award just for you. Thanks for the trying, but I already got a mountain of consolation prizes, sir. A proof of just how unbelievable unlucky my life has been. Because getting an award from you just isn't the same as getting a real award, sir. Aww. Painful. Right, you know what? Gumshoe, can I show you evidences? I can. This is a low detective, so I'm not sure what I should do other than arrest it. Is that the only time you have? Oh wait. Nice. Nice. Is that all he says? He's gonna arrest every evidence I've given him. Ah, the victim's gun, huh? Same model as mine. A tool used to protect lives, yet one that can also take lives away. Those who take a gun in the hand wield a great responsibility. I hope you understand that. I don't really use my gun at all, sir. The only time I would use this baby is fighting a hot duel with a convict to look ultra cool. You were doing so well until the last bit. I had no idea I had one of these things. I mean, I knew everything there is to know about you, Mr. Edgeworth. I feel like I've caught a glimpse of the inside of Miles Edgeworth. There's a great deal you don't know about me, at least I hope so. Right, anything of interest. Detective Comfrey, you look rather intrigued by something here to share. It's nothing, but I noticed that Mr. Portsman calls his partner Jim. And the detective in the Sunday night drama All My Cops is named Jim too. I bet one of them is a big fan of the show. You seem to know a little something about yourself. I'll take it you watch it too. Of course. The tight bond of friendship between prosecutor and detective is great, sir. It's nothing compared to super strong friendship we have. Friendship? Detective? I think you're mistaking it with pity. How can you say that, sir, after all we've been through too? Friendship? We got to get friendship of pity aborted. Bruh. Assume you understand how to conduct investigations, Detective Comfrey. Of course, sir. Examine anything and everything within. By checking various things, we can gather all sorts of evidence and information. We can see the evidence we've collected with R. Information leads, it's L. Yeah, that's it. Great job, sir. Deductive reasonable is the way to go. It's called deductive reasoning. Detective clearly something you like. Why do you always go so hard against my gumshoe? Ah, Miss Birdie. No way she's the girl. Please don't tell me you buy it into the accusation, sir. Rest assured, I think she's innocent. However, I need to ask you a few things regarding her security guard position. Well, if you're only asking, that's okay. Just stand next to her and then press A. And you two can talk about whatever topic you pick. When you want to ask her about evidence, all you have to do is present it with her X. After you choose what to show her, press X again and you're off to go. I recommend showing different people different things. You're surprised by what they say. Thank you for the explanation, form. I don't recall asking for one. Just so you know, sir, you can show me evidence in the same way too. I do believe it's time to get down to business and ask some questions. Ignore that. Again. Ace Investigator. I was wondering about the investigation. Oh, I've been waiting for this. Let's read. Seasoned Pro teach you how it's done. Are you Seasoned Pro? In some little cuisine, perhaps? Oh my god. You know, you can always check out really important spots, more details, right? And if the area is too big, you can always use R to take a look around. Oh, but don't worry, sir. Alchemy will only show up when you need it. I knew that as well. And when you think there's a contradiction or something unusual, try deduction. First you line up your cursor with suspicious looking area. Then press X and choose your position and evidence. When you settle in a piece, you've got to present it with X again. But you already knew that as well, detective. Oh wait, no, the hoop thing is probably a bit large. Let me skip you guys quickly. Is there anything on the floor here? No. I can do this. Not really. I can deduce. What can I deduce? Can I deduce this? Although I don't really get it myself either. Alright, I need to save before I actually make a game over. Maybe it's the door lock itself. Let me quickly actually save with my last few stamina things. I forgot we can deduce. There we go. It shouldn't be locked. There's a contradiction here between reality and their evidence. If what Miss Bird has said is true, then why is this door locked tight? You know, you're right. Miss Bird, are you sure you didn't relock this door?
I'm certain of it, sir. And I don't think Mr. Portsman noticed it himself that I hadn't.
Which means... what, sir? It either means he actually does have the key to his office, or the door Miss Bird opened wasn't this one at all, but a completely different one. She opened a different door? How can you prove that? There's an easy way to find out. All we need to do is... examine these. Prints on the number plate. Oh my god, I really am on my last life. Prints on the number plate will tell us if we need to know. Everything? Really? Like what, sir? Oh wow. Did I hit game over? Oh my. No backstabbing, please. No backstabbing, please. Hello, Pronto. No backstabbing, please, please. No, no, no stabby. Ah. Hey, what are you doing here, sir? I've come to announce that the investigation is over. And the girl is under arrest. Game, set, and match. Mr. Edgeworth, please help me, sir. Is there nothing I can do? Is that how the bad end goes for each then a different one? Just the truth was lost for all eternity.
It was not the number plate.
Retry? I can retry? Whoa, that's an amazing, sir. How did you know? That's supposed to be a joke to cheer me up, Mr. Edgeworth. No back seat. That means we can front seat, left seat, right seat, bottom seat, and top seat. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm a bottom anyway, so you may have the top. I'm sorry. Anyway, well, Vinana took the bottom seat already. Oh god, I'm pretty sure I'm a bottom as well, to be fair. We did a test once about, you know, stuff, and I was deemed 100% vanilla. So I'm pretty sure I'm the bottom here. I'm like yeah. I cannot tell you how much more vanilla I can get, but I'm apparently the most vanilla person at all. And the worst was everyone was like, yeah, that fits, that checks out. So mean, so rude.
I'm sorry, I'm just very all natural.
Yeah, that's it now then. We should get back to doing what we need to do, and that is... we need to examine these. Prince and the Master Key. I'm pretty sure the doorknob's been rubbered off. Right now. Examine the fingerprints on the Master Key. If that's what you want to examine, sir, that's what the very first thing we did. I can tell you that we didn't find any prints other than Maggie's.
That's real, Mr. Edgeworth. So what can we deduce from that?
Well...
I'll tell you what I deduce. I think it means that the culprit wiped the prints off.
Yeah, that's exactly it. I'm glad you were able to come to the same conclusion. However, the more important matter is... we need to examine these. The doorknob. The prints on the doorknob will tell us everything. Hey, you. Yeah, Paul. Do us a favor and see what you can live from this, okay? So, what did you find out? There's no need for such belligerent, nostril-flaring detective. Sir, I found only Mr. Portman and Mr. Faith's prints on the doorknob. Only 2 people's prints were found on this, huh? That's pretty decisive. Lost, sir? Thinking logically, a certain person's prints should be on the doorknob as well.
Ah, it should be Maggie.
Take that!
Do you find it odd that the prints of the person who locked the door are absent? You mean... yes, the door that Miss Bird opened could not have been this one, but a different one.
And it's mine.
What have we here? I won't listen to that. I expect every suspicious look in cranny. Right, we have this. What are you looking at, sir? Oh, hey, what about the game? That's okay, detective. I just found the position of the hoop to be a little... oh. Hey, you're right, sir. I guess it shifted when someone made a serious sweet slam dunk. The positioning of the hoop is definitely unnatural. I better take note of this. What's this? It looks like a scrap of paper. I'll get it, sir. Let's see. Oh, there's something written on it. Looks like it's a note from the victim. About 3 pieces of evidence by, just like we talked about on the phone, but it looks like you're out. Guess I'll catch up to you later, buddy. Yeah, and it's for Mr. Portsman. What a victim.
Interesting.
Yay! Totally didn't screw up the first time. Look around is. I like that you have a retry screen, to be fair. Right, I think I can unpin it now. It looks like we're getting sunshine now. Let me take it. Thunder out. Yeah, looks like we're getting sunshine now, so I can unpin the message. The beautiful thunderstorm has been defeated. Totally by me. There we go.
You were almost scary a few minutes ago.
Looking around in this hallway has actually paid off quite handsomely. How so, sir? In a variety of different ways. I think it's time we had a little chat. Groceries all accounted for. Made some chicken tendies too. Ooh. Eep. Eep. Enjoy your chicken tendies. You have the real culprit of this case.
You know what the killer is? Wow, Mr. Edgeworth!
As long as my logic is sound, then yes. The mastermind behind this murder is none other than Mr. Portsmouth.
What? Mr. Portsmouth?
I knew it. It's exactly what my logic senses were telling me too. I suspected it was from him and instantly accused Maggie of being the killer. That is anything but logical. Lady and gentlemen, prepare yourself. Come what may, it's time to knock on Truth's door.
Uh-oh. It's now the final boss battle starting.
Mr. Postman, I finished processing the blood letter, sir. Alright. Let me take a gander at it. Pass it here. I am looking good. You there? Take good care of this. Well, if it isn't Detective Gumshoe. End of the line for you, Portsman. We've got you now. Come off your dog, Miss Edgeworth. Is this some kind of joke? It's no joke. We know, Mr. Shag Sportsman, that you are the guilty part in this game. You must be pretty upset getting chased off your own room. I'd be mad too. So I guess you can stay if you promise to stay out of our way. You intend to hide your crime under the guise of a prosecutor doing his job. I can see right through your unsightly paper-thin mask you wear upon your coal.
Ha! Who'd have ever thought I'll become to this?
Actually, wow, that was Cockney in a way, Cockney with honorism.
Actually, come to think of it, your mentor was Manfred von Karma, right?
A legendary prosecutor who never lost a single case for 40 long years. But there was always this incessant chatter about forged evidence, that guy. Really teaches me that I've got to stay on the lookout for false accusations, you know? Are you done trying to play mind games with me? Because they won't work. The only thing you should be using that mouth of yours is now to explain yourself. Although, that too will only dig your hole deeper. Either way, your game is up.
Well, aren't you really full of yourselves? Info, you have yet to prove anything? Oh no, it's argument time.
Testimony. The sportsman's reputable. I have no idea what sort of harebrained idea you have in mind, but there's a mountain of evidence that points away from me being the culprit. Besides, how, may I ask, do you propose I unlocked your door and got in there? Like, I'll feel bad doing this for you, but I got work to do, so we're done here. I'm sorry, but we are not finished yet. Oh, you're stubborn. I suppose you're basing your accusations on something? I'll show you what I'm basing my accusations on with evidence.
Yeah! Well, I think I know we're gonna have to eat into your face.
But there's a mountain of evidence that points away from me being the culprit. Besides, how many else could propose to unlock the door got in here? 3 cents. Myron said to unlock the door, but her prints were not found on the door. Is it that one? Maybe. No, I don't think so. I think it holds up rather well, actually. What do you think is wrong with it?
Oh, something else. Is it the key? Do I need to eat the key again?
I'm gonna eat the key.
Objection!
There we go. Finally! Finally! The key! It is correct when I eat it. I believe you were able to open my office door with the master key. No less.
Objection!
Wait. Hold on for a sec. I'll never lay a finger on that key, as you already know. Precisely, you were able to open my door without lifting a single finger. Well, maybe you did, but only to direct. Look at that sweat. I tried to use your finger to direct this person to open my door with the key.
It's yourself!
No.
Take that!
And ask Miss Birdie to open your own office door for you, yeah? Yeah, I kind of forgot my key at home. Happens a bit too often for my taste, you know? But the room you had Miss Bird open is that time not your own, was it?
What?
You have quite the imagination. But why didn't we ask the girl herself whose door she opened, shall we? I'm certain that it was Mr. Portsman's door, sir. I'll check the number plate to make sure I was opening the right door, sir. See, Mrs. Bird backs up my story. And yet, what if you had misled her to fool her into thinking that you wanted? And how do you suppose I did that? By switching the number plates on our doors, for example.
That's right! They do slide out pretty easily.
Furthermore, you then used one of the other things to keep a very strong impression. That door she opened was yours and not, in fact, mine.
It was at the hoopah.
What was it that the Mr. Portsman used to make Mrs. Bird think it was his room?
It was at the hoopah.
Take that!
What? The basketball hoop, sir?
It's quite a peculiar fixture on any hallway, let alone a hallway in this building. Which is why it left an unusual strong impression on you. It's an object perfectly suited to sit just outside the office of a peculiar prosecutor. Whoa! I love them. I love the neck breaking.
That's very true, sir. Because there was a basketball hoop sitting there.
I thought the door was opening had to be Mr. Portsman's. And there are signs that the hoop has been moved. To sit in front of my office, to be sure. I see. So that's how you throw suspicions on people. Thanks for the tip. But I think your conjecture is a little off the racetrack. Conjectures repeating. Now you're just spouting nonsense. I had to go open my office door. After that, I was in my room the entire time. I don't have the single reason to suspect me. So he attempts to claim his innocence to the end, does he?
I'm gonna press on that, I think.
I am as pure and innocent as my jacket. And Miss Birdie is as dirty and guilty as the jacket she wears.
My jacket's not dirty. I'll have you know that. I just washed it yesterday.
Please calm down, for I intend to show who is the one truly covered in slime here.
It's my husband! Oh, wait.
That doesn't count. He's a slime boy. It doesn't count, I think. Alright. I'm just gonna press him everything too. Nonsense, you say? Yes, because I'm telling the truth here. Stop showing your shoulders. I had to go open my office door.
No.
Using...
Hello, Wallace! How you doing?
I hope you had a lovely weekend. Using the master key, of course. Sure, you have a problem with that. That is what the master key is for, right? Perhaps we should place it on an elaborate labyrinth for some sort of people like you. Oh. After that, I was in my room the entire time. I said that too. And what were you doing in your office? I was doing my usual training. Wait. Didn't we get the note where it said he was not in a room?
I smell nice.
I'm good. I'm still tired from Sea of Thieves the other night. Well. I'm in for another round if we're gonna. It was so much fun. Can't believe I got yeeted 3 times. But it was great. You just gotta relax, drink a lot. I have so much content I need to clip on that one, actually. So many good things happened, so many good things. Let me do a stretch quickly. Ooh, wow. I was doing my usual training regimen. Training regimen? Are you going through your law books from the start to finish? Yeah, a lot did. I still can't believe the anticlimactic ending of the Blood Moon. It was so weird. I'm not sure if it bugged out, and that's why we got muted, but I do wonder what it was supposed to be. Mainly battling practice and some weights. Oh, and I jog when I get the chance. Wow, you must be the buffest prosecutor we have. With the weakest legal muscles, it would seem. Wow, that was so much shade. I was doing my usual workout, so. May I present you this?
Objection!
Oh, it was correct. Look at me first try. That was a lie. What are you talking about? How is that a lie? This is a note that the victim left for you, Miss Sportsman. A note? It was left under your door, or did you not notice? And right here it says, but you're out. Wow, that, you know what? I wish I had such a strong, like anything strong as that sweatband. How absorbent that must be. Bruh. You were not in your room when the victim came to call on you. So then, where were you? And what were you doing? Ah, yes, break your neck one more time for me. Shall I explain it in full and detail for you? You were busy snooping around in my room, the very room you had Miss Bird open for you.
Objection!
That's just nonsense. You have no evidence that I made the girl open your door for me. Oh, but I do. I have a very decisive evidence. No way! Oh yeah, the prints were not found. I think it's that one.
Take that!
And your door dusted for prints. My door? What for? Come on, I bet you didn't find anything. Are you sure? All good at wasting time. You're right. I didn't find anything, and definitely not Miss Bird's fingerprints. Her print? What did it have to do with anything? Let's put it this way. If she really was the one who opened your door, then her prints should naturally be on the doorknob she touched. Ack! And further, all of the prints on my office door's knob have been wiped clean. I can only assume it's because Miss Bird's fingerprints were on it. Don't you think it's time you gave up your charade? We know you stole into my office with the intent of stealing something from me. And Detective Faith found you out. Possibly because he heard sounds coming from a room whose occupant was on leave. As a sportsman, you killed Mr. Faith to silence him. And I had the misfortune to return when I did. You had to threaten me as you escaped. As I said when you had the gun to my back, no one gets away with committing murder in my office. Oh my god, are they breaking just like in the other games? That's just what's so funny, Paul. Oh, that look of the stiff seriousness on the face of the office's finest prosecutor. As he makes a huge mistake in accusing me and simply too much to bear. There's just nothing else like it in the world. What? Mr. Edgeworth just explained it all, and he even backed it up. You're the murderer! Stop trying to be slippery, just admit to the crime already. As I said earlier, it's all just circumstantial, so full of conjecture. You say you checked my doorknob for prints? I can readily confess I had wiped my doorknob down well. Eh? I'm a little obsessive compulsive, you see. I didn't want to touch a doorknob that you had touched. Which is why I wiped the door down as soon as I could after you opened the door. Although that makes perfect sense that only Jim's and my own prints would have been on there. Bruh. You made that just up, didn't you? Furthermore, as for the note Jim left for me, do you know exactly when that was? For all we know, he could have left there before I arrived at the office. Like, early evening, for example. Are you saying you failed to notice a note in your doorway? Hey, even geniuses fail at times. I was probably too preoccupied by work-related matters, although that's no excuse. Oh, that's just flat out lie. There's no way you didn't notice a note that size. Ah, but you can't prove that, can you? Oh my god, he's so slimy. Say something, Mr. Edgeworth. Back me up here, sir. Portsmouth makes a good point. I can't prove that he didn't simply overlook it. Besides, I have an airtight alibi. Airtight, you say? I only just realized I had one as we were talking. I guess it would have been better for all of us if I had told you sooner. Bruh. Okay, you can hear in the music that may be actually the last one. If memory serves, you come back to the office at around 2 AM, correct? And it was then that you had that unfortunate confrontation at gunpoint with the culprit. But at exactly that time, I was down in criminal affairs. Ask around, I'm sure the other detectives would corroborate my story. And it's a perfect alibi. You really think it's that perfect? Like I said, I don't care. Ask around all you like. You'll see for yourself. Detective Gumshoe? Sir, yes sir, I'll go check out his alibi, sir. Be right back. Oh no, don't tell me that needs to be correct. No, don't look like that, Gumshoe. No, don't do this to me. Miss Edgeworth, sir, I think we're in trouble. It's just like Portsmouth said. The guys down in criminal affairs said they saw him at around 2 AM. You see? But that makes sense because he only had one gun for the murder and there was a different gun for shooting at the painting. So technically it could have been two different persons. And that's why he laughed, because he would be like, oh, so you're connecting those two culprits together? Well, that's your mistake right now there. All of the evidence points to him being the culprit, so there must be a contradictory point in his alibi somewhere. Are we sure about that? I'm just gonna press a little bit, huh?
Hold it!
Yeah, correct. It was around 2 a.m. Are you sure? It's important to me. You're spot on with the time. I remember checking my watch then, and make no mistake, it was 2. Oh, giving testimony like a pro. Okay, so you came back to your office at 2. And it was then that you had unfortunate confrontation at gun?
Hold it!
It is, as you say, however. Yes, however, you're the only one who claims to have bumped into the culprit. So tell me, did you see the person's face? Was it me who you saw? It was pitch black, so I couldn't actually see.
Objection!
Oh, come now, I'm sure you saw something. Try a little harder, why don't you? I'm beginning to feel like I'm the one being interrogated. I was actually thinking to say. Oh, well, it doesn't matter if you remember or not. Stop shrugging your shoulders like that. I hate it. I hate it. It only matters when you ran into the culprit.
Hold it!
So you paid the criminal affairs department a visit. Yep, right after I left the prosecutor's building, I headed straight for the precinct. Ask around. I'm sure the older they no.
Hold it!
Well, we did go and ask around to confirm your testimony. And it was just as I said, right? Yes, sir. A number of detectives said that they saw you at around that time. See, I have the perfect alibi. That's the ace I had up my sleeve. Ah. Possible he actually does have the perfect alibi. What's wrong? Why the sudden sun look in your face? Could you say something back, Mr. Edgeworth? I think we've reached the end of the line and it's time to get off this crazy train. You there, sir? Please escort the young lady out, but remember, be gentle. Maggie!
Detective Gumshoe!
That sounds like Gremlin. Hold on a second.
Ruka_VT says, Tisha Bana, you can do it. You can lawyer that MF. Let's bring the chaotic legal magic to that MF. Together, we'll navigate the twists and turns with mischief and joy in the first grove.
I think Petal didn't realize what he just said, but yes. Thank you so much. I'll try my hardest. Ah. I was very chaotic mischief, Petal. You just didn't realize. I hope you had a lovely weekend, Ruka. And thank you again. There's just nothing I can do. There must be a way to turn this situation around. If I only had a clue. Did I miss something that can help me case doubt on his alibi? Oh, I got another puzzle piece. I need to calmly think this through one more time, and with luck. Another handgun probably fits. I worked an 8 and a 12 for my weekend. Oh no! Airshow happens so fun times. Oh. If airshow happens year round, that's interesting. I have not seen an airshow in ages. Last time I saw an airshow. Like if airshow is like the thing with jets and so on, lab jets and loads of maintenances. Oh dear. Oh dear. Only time I saw one was in I think Bern. When I was back in Switzerland at least. It was not that big one, but it had some very cool old objects. Band and Blitz, that's where a flying place is basically. Ouch! I just hurt myself. That's kind of cool, but your ears must be bleeding. Or do you have like special ear wears? I guess. That's so cool. For I really like old airplanes. I gotta do the other head gun. I bet they must fit.
Yeah, I'm so smart. Look at me, I'm so smart.
There were 2 bullets left at the scene of the crime. Usually, but it's a daily part of life here with all the noise of the jets. Oh, so you kind of get used to it. Interesting. But you do take care of them ears. Gotta need them. I actually had to wear certain noise cancelling headphones when I worked in the bakery because we had a machine that cleaned the what's it called again? The baking trays. So you just push them in, like made a huge sound like ram, and then it came out on the other side, and it made huge noises. Just I had to wear noise cancelling headphones there, otherwise I'll be half deaf now. I'm gonna get the tinnitus. Nah, not the tinnitus. I hate it. You just lay in silence and then like. But yeah, guys, we're gonna have an ad break in 20 seconds. Go grab a snack, grab a drink. I'll eat up my watermelon as well. And then we're gonna bust this case probably wide open and finish it.
I'm gonna finish it.
I hope so, at least. So far, I'm really, really liking it. It's my first time playing it, as said, but I really, really like it. I enjoy it. The only thing I don't enjoy is when it's pretty vague. I'm bad when it's vague. But hey, it do be like that. When I had to work in the kitchen in basic training for a day, I wish I had earplugs for the crashing and the washing of plates. Oh yeah, definitely, that's annoying too. Oh, that gets so loud. It's also pretty shit when it's like, hey, yeah, it's your duty to only wash stuff, and you're just there, and people are talking and like trying to talk to you, and you just don't hear anything either.
Aha! What are you saying?
I hated it. I'm so glad to be out of that place, to be fair. Oh, no more loudness, just silence. I think that is one of the reasons I dislike listening to music at night. I can't sleep when I have music at night or so. I need to have pure silence. But yes, let's take a quick stretch. Ooh, and shake a little bit of upper body. Do a little bit. Standing up. Oh yes, when I stand up, my model stands up too. I didn't know. That's interesting. There.
Oh no, it's the watermelons. I don't know.
But yeah, I have no idea what's even. Probably that is just the start of something big, I think. Probably. Maybe. I mean, I can imagine this kind of has to do with all the stuff that's happening later. Nom nom. I need to say, watermelon is like my favorite thing ever. Next to sushi. Sushi and watermelon. Best ever possible. Let me check something. Ah, I see, I see, I see. Right, we should be now soon back from the ad break. I just got a very lovely message. You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, welcome back from the ad break. I hope you grabbed some snacks, grabbed some drinks, and got some brain cells for me. Yes, please. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I take donations in brain cells. On that robbed Mr. Faith of his life. Yeah, we have 2 guns apparently. And one that nearly robbed me of my jacket. Dun, dun, dun. However, the murder weapon only shows signs of being fired once. Meaning that it's entirely possible that a second gun was used in my office tonight. But seeing as how the killer had to steal Mr. Faith's gun, I doubt the killer had another gun up their sleeves. And therefore, the second gun could have been property of an entirely different person. Which could mean that there was another person paid a visit to my office tonight. I don't like that. Culprit rearranged my files twice, once before and once after the murder. Why? Another visitor. Oh, I hate getting flashbanged. Oh. Supposing there was yet another visitor tonight, that would also resolve the issue of why my shelves were appended twice. I know that the shelves were disturbed once before and once after the murder, so it shouldn't be much of a stretch to think that it was the work of 2 different people. Once by the person who stole the victim's gun and then killed him with it. And once, again, after the murder by our second culprit. Who was the owner of the second gun. And we suppose that the second culprit's gun was the one that was pointed at my back.
Objection!
Mr. Portsman, it seems that I need to amend my assumptions regarding this case. Great, so you finally came around to say your— oh god, my cockney's back. Great, so you came finally around to your senses. Was that right? So, what are you saying? This has been a big misunderstanding on my part from the start. I had assumed that the person I ran into was the killer, but that may not be the case. Oh, what do you mean? The person I ran into was just your average thief. Ah, thief? But sir, doesn't that cause some sort of contradiction in the facts? Not at all. I simply mean that the killer was someone else. And it means that in actuality 2 culprits stole into my office tonight. Oh, what do you mean by 2? It explains why both my shelves were disturbed twice and how there were 2 guns. Mr. Portsman tricked Miss Bird into gained entry into my office.
Objection!
Nah, you're just leading the argument. You still do not have any actual proof, you know? If you could please go along with my hypothetical scenario for now, Mr. Portsman. In the end, if you really are innocent, you have nothing to worry about. Now then, returning to my scenario, Mr. Portsman was out to steal something from me. Which is why he checked my secret safe and ransacked my shelves. This is the first time. So then, this would be when the files were put back in the wrong order, right? Correct. And then, just when he was about to look somewhere else, who should walk in but his own partner, Mr. Faith? Why did Mr. Faith come into your room, sir? Oh, he probably had business with Mr. Portsman, which is why he was in the rear. But that's when he noticed sounds coming from my office, would be my guess.
Oh, because you were supposed to be away, right?
And he must have thought it was odd, so he came into your office to check it out. Correct. And as detective, that was the right thing to do. But when he came in, he found his own partner standing there. Because it was Mr. Portsman, Mr. Faith probably let his guard down. But Mr. Portsman was not so merciful to let him leave alive. He waited for a chance to stole Mr. Faith's gun from him, and then... Oh, getting flashbacked again. He killed him. He silenced Mr. Faith for catching him in the act of stealing. I hope the gold's delicious, bro. I hope it's not chocolate. This was the moment in which the first shot was fired, one that landed in my files. Following that, Mr. Portsman wiped the gun down and left it behind as he made his exit. He could afford to do that because he had also left a fake dying message behind. You're such a complicated troublemaker, you know that? Oh, if things were as simple as that, then all would be solved. However, there was yet another visitor to my room, and this is where it goes complicated. There was another? A visitor, sir? Yes, and this other person's objective was also to steal something from me. Now then, even after Mr. Portsman left, the door to my office remained unlocked. However, this new visitor had no way of knowing that, and so they stole the master key from the security guard's room, and then entered my room and searched through my shelves. It was the second time they have disturbed, and it seems the thief found their pockets. The stolen old files, right? Correct, only just as the thief was about to leave with the Fela'lyr appeared. The thief then threatened me with their own gun and made their escape. The second bullet was fired during the brief encounter. So the shelves getting messed up twice, and the 2 bullets. It was all because 2 different people were doing those things in 2 different times. Precisely. So now, do you see, Mr. Portsman? The person I met was just a thief, and was not, in fact, Mr. Faith's killer. Your alibi for the time frame in which I ran into the other person is now irrelevant. Because we now know that the murder took place during the first culprit's visit.
Objection!
What's so funny, Paul? Oh, absolutely splendid. Your scenario explains everything. Of course it does. Mr. Edgeworth's after all. But you know, it still doesn't change the fact that it's all circumstantial. Supposing if, and that's a big if, your theory is right, it would indeed render my alibi, which has withstood scrutiny, mind you, irrelevant. But there is still one deafening point of your argument in which you have no evidence. I hate that it's so slow, I need to make it faster. Your supposition that I was the first visitor. Mr. Edgeworth, you can let him get away with that, sir. But he has a point. I have absolutely no proof at this point.
Don't say that, sir.
I don't believe this. Don't worry, Maggie. I'll do something if I must. You know something? I'll find your attitude to be somewhat peculiar, Mr. Edgeworth. If the person you met really was just a plain old thief, and why is that person not your main suspect? That is, if your theory is correct. Oh no, not again. I'm getting tired of you. Damn, that's a new jam I like. Oh my god. Okay, I take my statement back. This is the music where you know it's going to go down. Holy shit. That thief you ran into should be your real suspect, wouldn't you say? We should be out there looking for that thief right now. They might be still nearby. I hate to repeat myself, but as I've already said, I was training in my room. And when Jim came to deliver some evidence to me, I was handling criminals' affairs. So I can't be expected to know what happened around here after I left. But he was already dead then. So you think we should go out there looking for the thief? Of course. Now isn't the time for having these dead-end discussions. Oh, I don't think it's all that dead-end. I find your alibi to be fascinating. Let's continue where we left off, shall we? I know he's lying. I know he was here, at the scene of the crime. I just have to find a way to prove it. Look for sweat stains. Damn. That's a really good jam. Now, if you run into Shapiro suspect when you say, I'm gonna press you and everything. Actually, no, I wouldn't. Oh, why not? That's elementary. The dying message, of course. Mr. Faith's killer was clearly left those letters on the spines of the book. I still don't understand why it's upside down. Why is it upside down? And it was after they were on there that the thief stole one of them. I mean, the old files, right? And that's how also I know the letters themselves were set up and not from Mr. Faith. If the thief was the killer, do you think they would try to undermine themselves? Well, pretty much. I would be stupid. Maybe the killer just didn't think of that either. Yeah, that must be it. Maybe.
Hold it!
I'll be looking for the thief that might be outside. Once escaped, I highly doubt the thief would linger nearby. Well, you never know. Maybe they didn't get what they were really after. Oh, you talk like you know quite a bit about this thief. It's nothing like that. I have no idea about anything after all. I'm gonna press on that too. But according to Mr. Faith's, no. Hold on! I thought we already cleared that up. Didn't we just say that Jim left a note for me in the early evening? If you have proof that he left it at a different time, say just before he was murdered. I don't have any, no. You see, so I insist again that I was in my office the entire time.
Hold it!
Why didn't you just go there with Mr. Faith? That's because he said he was tired and was going to take a quick nap. You know, those sofas in the hallway, he likes to sleep on those. It's one of his habits. And what of the evidence he brought? There were things related to yesterday's case. Just 2 items. A gun and a pendant. Interesting. This piece of testimony seems to be crucial to let it slip through the cracks. Gun and a pendant. Right? A gun and a pendant? Yeah, this gun, which was the murder weapon, and this pendant, which belonged to the victim. And why we're taking them to criminal affairs? That was something in the past case, but I wanted to compare with these two. But all this has nothing to do with the case right now. Anyway, I'll believe you find the long paper trail I left to be your satisfaction. This is all matching up with Detective's gun we found out. Hey, I found my second gun.
I found my second gun.
Can I present something to you? No. Can I look at it again? Oh, 3 pieces. Hold on.
Objection!
Hold on! Only 2 pieces. I believe the proper phrase here is you fail.
Excuse me?
You fail as a prosecutor, Mr. Portsman, as you intended to keep evidence hidden from me.
What are you talking about? I haven't hidden anything from you.
Well, here's a piece I think you should read carefully.
Oh, it says that Mr. Fave was bringing 3 pieces.
Yes, and this is the victim's real dying message to you, Mr. Portsman.
I can't believe they get tripped up by simple arithmetic.
Where is the missing piece of evidence?
It's
You have it, don't you? Only the guilty would make such a face. Detective Gumshoe? You don't have to say it, sir. I'll pat the guy down from the head to toe.
Don't focus on those. What? Don't come any closer. I'm warning you.
This is all part of the investigation, Paul, so don't even think about stopping me. How can I just imagine him stripping him down. Hey, what's this? Yeah, this on him, sir. Despite what he said, it would appear that you do have something to hide. Why would he hide something like that? Well, there's only one reason why anyone would hide evidence of this caliber. Because it would it would point to that person himself as the real killer. You're exactly what the word is. I know it's well. Yeah, totally. We all understood. Good. Let's examine this videotape in a little more detail. For the section of the tape that will drive the last name into his copy.
Oh no, it's a KGU Wonderful.
What's a KG8 incident again? I think it sounds familiar, but then again, I may be wrong. The KG8 incident? That's a police case number, sir. Does that mean this video is evidence from the case? Interesting. However, what's recorded on this isn't what's important right now. Let's give this casing a thorough once over.
Oh no, it's blood. It's me, blood.
It's nice to see that different languages have also really hard to pronounce words. I notice it all the time. There's so many, either it's like old English words I've never seen in my entire life besides video games. With Final Fantasy XIV have that a lot. Or stuff that is so into a niche word that you usually only do as a synonym in a way. Have a good stream. I'm gonna go find some dinner and rest. I hope you don't have to hunt it. I'll hope you have a good rest. And thank you for coming by. Mwah! I'll see you next time, hopefully, Ruka. Have a great evening. And some delicious dinner. I mean, Iceland is still giving me headaches, so okay. Hey, Fiala, whatever. What was the volcano called again? Yes. That's the only thing I know about Iceland. Imagine someone reading my native Rindfleischetikettierungsüberwachungsbeauftragungsgesetz. Yep. And I know how to read that. Rindfleischetikettierungsüberwachungsbeauftragungsgesetz. There, now I did it correctly. Ha, German is beautiful, isn't it? Yeah, I'm from Switzerland, so I do know German, so I think I did okay there. I think I did kind of okay there. First time I almost butchered it. I'll be honest, first time I almost butchered it. Yeah, it's really like, oh my god. Oh my god, that's really like one word. God damn it. Ah, that's blood, isn't it?
Ah, no, it's ketchup. I'm sorry.
Yes, and I believe this is what the good prosecutor was trying to hide from us. This blood is still fresh. Oh, that's fine. I like when someone who's mainly speaking English tries to pronounce German words. I really like accents. Thank you, thank you. I mean, I do speak German still regularly with my mother.
It's ketchup, I swear. I swear, officer, it's just ketchup, legally.
So I am usually, I'm Swiss, so I speak mainly, my main language is German. I lived in Switzerland for 20 years, majority, right? So majority I lived in Switzerland. But for that 10 years, I'm just so used to talking in English. Because I talk with my husband in English, even though I should talk with him Norwegian. I'm just used to it. I talk Norwegian to him, and English to him. And I do like mainly speaking English more. I don't know why. But the thing is, he doesn't understand German, therefore I can't speak German to him. Otherwise, I would. So the only time I speak German is when I watch TV. TV with my kid, because certain TV stuff is only in German that she really likes to watch and doesn't have it in Norwegian. So I put it on in German because some words are kinda, yeah, Schmetterling. German sounds so aggressive once in a while. You know, kitchen shelf? If you want to say kitchen shelf in Swiss German, it's Küchenkästchen. Yep, you're welcome. Küchenkästchen. Hast du mir schnell das aus dem Küchenkästchen? That's Swiss German. And in German, kannst du mir das Ding geben aus dem Küchenregal? So, it sounds like throat pain. Swiss German sounds like throat pain. Er schmettert mit seinen Flügeln durch die Luft. Yep, pretty much. I do have probably an accent even when I speak German because of my Swiss accent. But I do like English more. I do need to say I like English more. It just goes softer in a way. My brain goes better with English lately. But I'm trilingual. Yeah, it's more soft spoken. That for real, for real. I mean, you can speak softly German as well, but that would be only half the fun. I would only be half the fun. It's hard. I think I kind of speak soft German, but I don't know. Maybe it's because I had to, you get teach German in school because there is no, we have so many weird sounds like Krankenwagen. Yeah. Oh, what was it? What was the Krankenwagen in Norwegian? Actually, I thought it was also very weird. It's the sick car, I think, as well. No, it's kind of ambulance. Yeah, ambulance in English. Yeah. No, I forgot the Norwegian word for the ambulance right now. I can't believe it. Forgive me, I'm forgetting all the languages again. But this is, by the way, a very common phenomenon, and that if you have more than 2 languages or like more than 1 languages, that you forget certain things and you can only remember it in that 1 language. Let me ambulance no ambulance. That's what it says here, but no, we had a different name. Anyway. Or was it the Legevakta? Legevakta is kind of like the hospital. Lege is the doctor, and the vakt is when you are guard. So it's kind of like the doctor's guard. It's kind of weird too, to be fair. It's where the doctors are holding their guards up. For real. So you have all the words if you can like try to retranslate them from the region to English or to German. I like that for. It's kind of like Kuchikastli. Kastli is kind of like the cutified version of shelf. I don't know why we cutify everything in Swiss German. Why are we doing that? In doubt, just add a le. Just cutify it. Würstli. Wasserli. Störli. Yeah, you can actually cutify everything. Hold on a second. Fancerli. Cutifying the TV. Let's go. Barley. Sparley. Good. Sparley. There could be a couple as well, actually, right now. Hold on. It could be a cutified bear. Or it could be a pair. A couple. Hold on. We're getting into stuff here now. Bärchen. Yeah. Oh god. I think I accidentally once said instead of exactly said genau. I was like, yes. Rare German moment from me. I don't know why. It just happened. But yes, this blood is still fresh.
No, it's ketchup. I promise.
I mean, this might be Detective Faith's blood. Oh wow, when did Gumshoe got that kind of voice? No. You've got it all wrong. I kind of want to give him kind of like an e-boy voice currently. No amount of denial can save you. We have but to run a blood test to find the truth. Ugh. You told us what you have received evidence from the victim earlier. Now you will tell us when and how did the victim's blood find its way onto this video.
Yeah, it's totally suspicious.
What is it at the moment of his death? The Detective Faith had this videotape on his personage when you killed him.
You know very well there's no way to prove that.
Not even if we were to examine the tape for fingerprint. Oh no, suddenly meticulously wiping up stuff didn't work, huh? If I had to take a guess, I'd say that only one on here would belong to the murderers, you and Mr. Faith.
No, but I'm
Didn't I say I hope it's gonna be delicious once you're gonna choke on it? Well, oh dear.
I think I'm trouble.
The sportsman has been placed under arrest for the murder of Detective Buddy Faith, sir. Very good. And the result we got back from the lab techs on the tape turned out to be real solid, sir. The blood work came back and it was definitely Mr. Faith's blood on there. And as a bonus, they were also able to lift a few of Mr. Faith's fingerprints as well.
Thank you very much, Mr. Edgeworth. I still can't believe I got to see your cool deduction skills outside the courtroom. I'm impressed beyond words, sir.
It was nothing. I'm just sorry you got caught up in the murder in my office. And please, accept my apologies.
Oh, it was nothing really compared to what I've been through. I mean, I consider myself lucky that is what only a burglar and a murder this time, sir. If it had been a hold-up or a hostage situation, I'd have thrown my hands up in the air. I think I'm finally rising up from a goddess of misfortune to just an unlucky person.
Something tells me we should have hired a different person for security detail. No, don't be like that. I like her. Now it's something, sir. Mr. Portsman really was a corrupted prosecutor. And why would you say he was corrupt? Well, I heard there was a number of suspicious things related to his court cases. There's even rumors about how some of the evidence he uses is forged, sir. Forged evidence? And they say he even decided not to prosecute a few cases for some really vague reasons. Oh, that guy was complete disgrace to the entire profession. We never did around to asking what his reason was for breaking into Monkeys. Yeah, whenever we get near the topic, he just clamped up. Although he can't be pretty certain that it was a steal to something. Well, this is just between you and me, sir, but there's a rumor that some sort of huge organization is involved behind the scenes. Oh, well. With Mr. Portsman not willing to divulge anything, it certainly lends credence to that rumor. It would seem that we haven't heard the last of this. Have or haven't? Haven't. Mr. Portsman isn't the bad guy? I didn't say that, but rather that there is still many more mysteries for us to solve. For example, we still haven't figured out the significance of this piece of evidence. This one?
Oh, this one or this one? Let me save quickly.
I cannot save. Flip. I'll try that.
Take that!
I don't think there's any mysteries left for that piece. I'm gonna try to see what's the difference later on. Ah, yeah, the C-series files. The significance of which we have yet to fully comprehend. Okay, what's the other? Oh, I always choose the wrong one first. Oh my god. You know, maybe I like her because she and I are maybe a little bit alike. Unlucky. The person who stole this file are the villains of the night. Yeah, wonder who it was. And what happened to the stolen pages? I wonder, who in the world was it that held me up at gunpoint? Miss Edgeworth, sir? Yes. I came across it while I was processing your office earlier, sir. And this card.
That's beautiful. I like it. Can I keep it?
What is it, sir? Is that a bird or something on there? It's not just any bird. It's a mark of a raven. A three-legged raven. Even you should know what this is, detective. Oh, it's about the thing, right? This great thief everyone's talking about? Yes, it is the mark of the great thief Yatagarasu. Oh god, that's the name. On the mark of a legendary bird, the Yatagarasu is a noble to the end, a modern Robin Hood. Why did it remind me the hair of Phoenix right now? Labeled mysterious and phantom-like, the Yatagarasu appeared and vanishes at will. But we don't know much about this thief's ultimate goal. We do know the targets. The Yatagarasu likes to find and make public evidence of corrupted dealings of all sorts. The theft is always performed in silence and always with perfection. Once the target is chosen, no dramatic calling card or announcement is sent forth. Instead, the chosen corporation is infiltrated without even the targets noticing. Some days later, the evidence that was found is sent out to the mass media, along with a single card. Although it has been a while since the Yatagarasu's last appearance. Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, look, something's written on the back. What? Let me see. It's a location of where the thief put the stolen files. But the person who stole the contents of the file was the Yatagarasu.
Huh.
Yatagarasu, organization, quite a few keywords are popping up in this mystery. Oh look, it's nice and clean again. The murder in my office. The return of the great thief, Yatagarasu. Looking back, I can't say I didn't see these events coming. For they were heralded by the incidents that began to occur 2 days ago. Oh no.
Are we going now 2 days back in time?
The end. For now.
Let me say.
Yeah, turn about a visitor. Learn about airlines. Right. No. Oh! I know that lady with the whip. Well, we're gonna meet her tomorrow instead as...
Oh, wait. Oh, I look so small here.
We're gonna end it for the day, as always. It is now, sadly, time for me, Fela'lyr, to... Oh god, don't make me small all of a sudden. Fela'lyr to disappear. I need to grab kiddo. But I hope you all had a lovely time. I had great fun. Oh god, I love it. I love this game. I need to think, actually. Look good at that. I look good at that. So I'll be welcoming you back probably again at 10:30 instead of 10, since I've got some really good time now. I don't have anything really to do before. Usually I have stuff to do before, but currently this week I don't have stuff to do before streaming. So I'll be like sitting there an hour in front of my PC, wondering and hoping and waiting. And no, not to this time, not this week at least. I just thought earlier. Thank you thank you, Willis, for being here. So guys, tomorrow we'll be back. But I'm gonna now see who I can raid. Someone doing some investigations as well. I'm gonna see. Anyone? Probably, maybe. It's not that much a wanted game, actually. It's pretty a niche game, which is kind of sad. I think it's a great game. Oh well, no one's really playing anything. I saw one, but that was Japanese. Very sad. I don't think we all can do Japanese. I'm not, at least. Let's see. We can raid... I almost said I want to raid my husband. No, we both have to get the kiddo. We can raid Moon. It's been a while since I had a stream that I could raid for him, because he usually ends before me, so that's good. That's a very good. Yeah, we're gonna raid Moon. Moon is playing Genshin once again, and I hope you will enjoy it and give a pack of raids. I'll be back tomorrow, same time, same place, same elf, with more investigations. Whereas for now, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.
I believe I